Agora tu fica que amor
Let's get ready to rumble!
What up, what up, what up? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy, it's your host. You know who it is, man. Big Six is in the building. Party going down in the six right now. Shout out to Portugal and Croatia playing. Salute to Kawhi Leonard. Back to the six. Let's go. Kawhi Leonard's back. Let's go. You know, the Blue Jays, they were playing home all weekend. The Leafs picked number 1 in the draft. Yo, it's a good week to be a Toronto sports fan, man. But salute to everybody in the building. Salute to everybody tuning in, wherever you are in the world, man. I really appreciate you for coming out here talking that boxing. As we got a good one here, man. We got a good show going on here. We got Abdullah Mason, Albert Bell. Damn. Look like the space is closed. Shoot, might have to make another link for the X spaces. I don't know what happened there, but X spaces closed out on me, man. Yeah, we gonna have to give y'all a new link for that. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute to everybody tuning in. I'm your host, Ryan from the Six. We talking boxing, man. We talking about this great card this weekend. Albert Bell versus Abdullah Mason, late replacement fight, for Abdullah. But shout out to him, man, because I feel like he didn't need to take on Albert Bell. He could have took on a much easier opponent. But the bookies, they do have Albert Bell as a significant underdog, man. It's actually pretty crazy. It's kind of looking like the same lines we saw last weekend with Jaron Ennis and Xander Zayas, man. It's pretty similar lines, man. So we'll see, man. We'll see what goes on, obviously. Shout out to Cleveland, Ohio. This is gonna be a good fight out there. Salute to Ohio. Man, they got a lot of good fighters out coming out of Ohio, man. A lot of good talent. But Tiger Johnson is also on the card, as well as Shushu Carrington. He's on the card. So just a lot of talent, man. Just a lot of talent. And then if you really into watching prospects, man, I would say the main undercard, Scooter Davis, man. He's kind of like the new guy out the DMV area that's hot right now. I think he's gonna be the goods, man. Top Rank is grooming him. They've been putting him on a lot of smaller shows, but keeping him active. I think that's very important, bro, to keep these young guys active. So shout out to Scooter Davis, man. He gonna be on cable television. You guys know how Top Rank do. They try to get everybody seen on cable television. And Scooter Davis is another guy who's gonna be on the TNT Sports. I don't know if he's gonna be on the TNT one, to be honest with y'all. I think he might be on the damn on the YouTube portion, if they got that going on. But who knows, man? If he's gonna be on the TNT, shout out to Top Rank, because they really try to put that battery in your back, man. That's what that tells me. They really believe in Scooter Davis and what he got going on. But we'll see, man. We'll see what Scooter Davis could do. He is very young, man. He's very young, but this is Top Rank. This is what they do. They raise these guys up, man. And Abdullah Mason, a guy who's in the main event, he's been through the process that Scooter Davis has been through, being a headline on a lot of main cards and getting the opportunity to be on ESPN, almost all the time, man. So shout out to Scooter Davis, man. Shout out to him. But we got some people in the building, man. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Shout out to my man Akeem Blake in the building. Bless. Salute, brother. Salute, man. And if y'all just stepped in, salute to everybody on X Spaces. We do have the link there for the call in. We also have the Discord too rocking out. If you in the Discord or you want to join that community, you can hit that link there, the Discord link. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Shout out to King Blake, man. I appreciate you, brother. But yeah, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button like Ann Wolf, man.
Did not really fight her.
Oh, big right hand. One punch. That is it. Forget about the count. It is over.
It's over, but yeah, let's get into the nitty gritty and let's talk about these fights coming up this weekend because I do have a brother, my Canadian brother, bro. My man Christopher Guerrero is fighting on this card. As you guys know, I did interview Christopher Guerrero, I think last month, man. But let's talk about the fight. You know, TNT Sports, this is their like inaugural event with Top Rank and DAZN. As we know, when Top Rank got that deal, right, with DAZN, it wasn't an exclusive deal, which I found very interesting. But now we're kind of seeing, you know, what maybe Top Rank was holding out for still being on cable television. You know, they were able to maybe talk TNT Sports into doing this deal with them because they got a partner in DAZN. You know, DAZN brings the crowd as well. So shout out to Top Rank for bringing boxing back to cable television, TNT Sports. I think it's awesome that you're getting boxing back on television, cable. You know, it's a good look, bro. Like, it's easy. It's much easier when you can tell somebody just go to this channel, that channel, versus like, yo, go to DAZN, because now you got to sign up. You got to make an account, and just people not with all them steps, man. Like, it's a society we live in today where people just, they want the quick fix, man. They just want to get there, get it done, just get to the fight. And when you start putting up all these paywalls and roadblocks, you know, you're going to get a lot of people disinterested in the product. So this is a great way for Top Rank to not only get their fighters out to more casuals, but to get more people, you know, on DAZN, man, and possibly sign up. You know, people tune in to boxing more. If they like some of these guys, they might make that transfer over to subscribe. So I think this is a good connection for the boxing world. I think this is really good. TNT Sports, you know, they've always been, I think, a pillar in sports, right? Especially with them having the NBA for so long. I know they lost the deal to some of the streaming giants, but like, it's not going to be one of those things where we forget about TNT Sports, man. Like, they're here now. They're with boxing, so we got to respect it. We got to acknowledge it, man. It is what it is, but salute to them, man. Shout out to my guy, Keem Blake. He said, bro, if Albert Bell been training for Cruz, his footwork is tight-knit. I don't know. This may be a tough one, man. I've been saying that, bro. But the Boogies, they don't got it looking like a tough fight, bro. He said that is fire for months to come, man. Nah, bro. That's for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? That is, bro. Salute to my brother, man. Dwayne Styles in the building. Salute. He said, you turn the 6 upside down and turn it around. It's a 9. It's a 9 now, bro. I see what you're saying. Dwayne Styles. Salute to my guy, Dwayne Styles, man. Always rocking out with me. I appreciate the support, dog. You one of the big homies around here now. Yeah, man. So the TNT Sports deal starts July 4th, man, which is awesome. You know, I always felt like, you know, there should have been a big American event on July 4th. I just never understood why boxing never capitalized on that. I don't know. Like, does flipping baseball play on July 4th? Is that like why boxing never went on there? Because I know baseball is heavy into season right now. Obviously, the World Cup, that's every 4 years, so that's not something that happens, you know, yearly. That's going on right now. But yeah, I always wonder why boxers, like high, like level American boxers, never fought on July 4th, man. I don't know. Maybe back in the day, Don King got something. I'd have to talk to like historians, guys in the community who are historians. But like for me, I can't recall really, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, he said Price call when he made fun of Mike was hilarious. Oh man, shout out to Price and Mike, man. They always going at it, bro. Those guys, man. Oh man. But yeah, man. Let's talk about a couple of these fights first on this card. This is a call-in show too. If you want to call in, I do have the links posted there. Let me go and post them again. Maybe I should post them individually so it's not confusing, right? This is the Discord one I'm gonna post first. Cause like shout out to everybody, man. Really want y'all to join the Discord. Trying to get the members up in the Discord. My man Akeem Blake said I need to see Tiger and Shushu show out, man. He might get the Inoue fight next. Nah, that's for real, man. Shushu been waiting on that fight. Tony Styles said mail on delay. Man, y'all gotta leave Mike alone, bro. Mike out here working, bro. He getting a real check. Shout out to Mike, bro. He doing his thing. Yeah, man, that's the Discord link there in the chat. Salute to y'all. Where are we gonna start, man? We want to talk about the presser. The press conference went down today. Yeah, man, this is a tough fight for Abdullah Mesa. I don't know how the bookies got it so wide, but they do. They got like, let me just go ahead and see if like any more money, because I think the money gonna come in on Abdullah. Like, I think as this keeps going along, them lines gonna start to get wide, man. For Albert Bell, man. Shout out to Treese, that's my guy. He gonna be like a plus, I don't know, 300 or something like that by fight night. But Albert Bell, he's tough to match, bro. And I think that's always been the issue with him. Is like he's always gotten close to the big fight, but he just never got it, bro. Yeah, Albert Bell's a plus 320 right now on FanDuel, man. Shout out to my brother Ty in the building. Salute. Bodega Ty, man. That's my guy. Yeah, man. I think that to be real, that line should be much shorter. But, I kind of thought the same thing with the Jerome Boots Ennis and the Xander fight, but shoot, we saw how that went. So maybe the bookies know something about Albert Bell that we don't know. I always wonder, man, like shout out to Ness. He said like Albert Bell got 6 times more the money for this fight. I'm just like, what? Like, why? Like, no disrespect to Bell. I just don't get it, bro. I don't get why he would get 6 times more the money, bro. But hey, that's to each his own. If Top Rank got to pay it and they got it, man, they trying to keep the champ active, Abdullah. So shout out to them, man, for that. But we also got Shushu Carrington defending his title for the first time on this card here against Palacios, who is also undefeated pro box fighter. So he's coming in tough, man. Them pro box guys, they not easy pickings. Tough fighter coming in. I think he beat Segway, the guy who people think Shushu really struggled with. I think he beat him in his last fight, split decision. And then we got Tiger Johnson, man, going against my guy Christopher Guerrero up here from Canada. Salute to Christopher, man. Hopefully he can get this dub, get this win, man, to get this upset against Tiger Johnson. But Tiger Johnson, he's been looking like a new man at 147. He got Bomac with him now. We saw Bomac in the corner there at the workouts. So they coming in hot, man. It's definitely going to be a task, but shout out to my guy Christopher. I think he's ready for the task. He's always kind of spoken on that level of like, he want to be in the big fights. So this is one of those pathways. Like if you could beat Tiger Johnson, I think, bro, you really gonna put your name in there with those guys for real, for real. You know, people just won't look at it like oh man, like this guy, he just here to lay down. Nah, people gonna look at you like a serious threat, man. If you could come in here and deal with Tiger Johnson, so that's what Christopher Guerrero's got to do, man. But Abdullah Mason, man, he's he's pivoting from Joe Cordina to Albert Bell, which I think is a tougher fight than Joe Cordina. Me personally, I had Cordina getting stopped in the fight. Albert Bell, bro, they saying basically, he's a minus like 120 to get stopped. So they saying he gonna get stopped, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, bro. I don't know how, because I think Albert Bell is a good boxer. He's got that piston jab, but he lacks the reach. Abdullah Mason does have a reach. And the thing, I know Abdullah Mason will bring him into a firefight. I don't know how Albert Bell's going to react when that happens. But we'll see, man, because they are familiar with each other. So there's some familiarity there. And one can say that can maybe help Albert Bell in the situation of him fighting the champ, man, because apparently they've sparred as of recent. And when I see stuff like that, I don't know really what to make of that, right? Because like we not in there when they sparring, so we don't know how it's really going. We don't know if Mason was there to help Bell or vice versa. So like there's just a lot of context that's missed when we're doing things like that, man. When we're talking about sparring, because we not there. We not there, bro. But let's see if I can pull up some clips from the presser. Was there anything juicy at the presser, bro? I didn't actually watch it, bro. So let me see if there's any highlights that people got, from it, maybe. I don't really expect many highlights here, to be completely honest with y'all. Like, I don't think that Abdullah Mason and Albert Bell are the John type of guys who were going to talk that talk, but who knows, man? Maybe there was something at the press conference spicy. Let's go check out the shorts, man, see what anybody got in there. Not really, bro. These guys. All right. You got some more people in the building, though. Shout out to Eddie Alvarez in the building, my guy. What's going on, champ? Salute. Keem Blake said it's twofold. AI area might have gotten paid to drop or really take Mason's yo, man. I don't know, man, but shout out to Mason, man. I think, he had to sign off on it, right? So shout out to him for taking the fight. My man Lance Meyer in the building. What's going on, champ? He said, Ryan, your Canadian bias is showing. You right, bro. You right, bro. My Canadian bias is fully out and proud, man. Right, yo?
What the hell?
It is what it is. Man, Eddie Alvarez said, Bell needs to trim that beard. That's a lot of padding. Damn, bro. Giving up the Boots Ennis? We giving the Boots Ennis excuses? Yeah, nah, man. We got to pack that up. We can't have none of that, bro.
Is anything you looking for?
Some gummies.
Gummies? Okay.
Hurry up and buy.
No.
Man, Adam Hurley in the building. What's going on, man? He said, that's a good fight between Mason and Bell, but I got Mason. I think he's the goods, and he's been through it with Noakes. Yeah, I see him coming out on top now. That's a fact, man. That Noakes fight was that was a good fight, bro. That's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, he said nothing. Shout out to my guy, man. It's my guy in Rio, man. Heb Aleb, what's going on? He said, what up, Rye? Just now tuned in. I'm going for the kid Mason. It might be a little challenge. I don't know that much about the other guy. Oh, Albert Bell. Yeah, we can talk about Albert Bell, man, because Albert Bell, shout out to Treese, man. That's why I know him, really. It's because of my man Treese. He been batting for Albert Bell for a while now, man. And I love it, bro. I love it. Because Treese low-key manifested this, bro. He manifested a lot of the stuff here. Like, he's been going for Albert Bell ever since I started hearing Treese talk, man, on TBV. I think we came into the TBV universe around the same time, bro. You know, me, Treese, Tip Bayless, a lot of us came in around that same year. And yeah, bro, right from the guns, like my man Treese was always talking about this guy, Albert Bell, man. And Treese is from Toledo, Ohio as well. So that's why he's always talking about him, bro. And you know, you start to hear things about Albert Bell, Brad Goodman, top rank matchmaker, said like, yo, man, it was tough to match him. Like people didn't want to fight him. That's why they had to drop him from top rank. They couldn't find any fights for him. You know, this guy was the guy who was at Navarrete's weight. He was at Shakur's weight. And them guys just didn't want to get in the ring with him. And you know, Shakur Stevenson and Navarrete, they obviously went on to be multiple division champions. Well, I don't know about Navarrete, but Shakur did. And, you know, obviously they maneuvered without Albert Bell. Like, it's not one of those things where the fans demanded it. So it's tough when a guy's like that, man, where he's good, but he's just not going to get pushed by the public because, you know, he's not a character. He don't really have much backing. Like, he's never beat a world champion or he doesn't have a world belt. So it's hard to say, hey, Shakur's ducking that guy when, you know, the grand scheme of things, he hasn't done enough to maybe even earn the fight, right? But I think that Shakur Stevenson and Navarrete, they probably did the right thing in not fighting Albert Bell, because I think those fights would look, especially for Navarrete, I think he probably would have lost to Albert Bell. The Shakur Stevenson fight, it just wouldn't have looked good, right? But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens there, man. Eddie Alvarez said he's taking Bell. Punch Talk Boxing in the building. Salute. What's going on, my man? Yeah, man. I'm trying to see if I can find any sound bites. But let's see what my guy Christopher Guerrero says. Here, shout out to Fight Hype. They doing their thing. Fight Hype. Sorry, Fight Hub TV. It looks like this one's from. I said Fight Hype, man. We'll go over to Fight Hub TV. Hopefully y'all can hear it. Move it here. See if y'all can hear that. There, go full screen with it. Alrighty.
I feel it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good night.
So what do you have to do to win a fight like this? Going into somebody's
My guy,
backyard,
Christopher Guerrero.
fighting an Olympian like Tiger Johnson. What are the musts that you have to do?
Had on the channel.
You just got to remain calm, you know, got to remain confident and just block out all the noise, you know. You hear the chirps, you hear everything, so just block it out and, you know, and just keep going.
So there's plenty of footage out there about Tiger Johnson from the Olympics, the pro ranks now. When you watch that footage of him, what do you see?
Guerrero, man.
I see a good
Mexican Italian boy.
Great opponent, a valiant opponent, you know.
I think he's
we got to
born
get
in
ready
Mexico,
for this.
though.
We got to get ready for this. We have to get ready for him the best way we could, and I'll be ready Saturday night.
So how do you see this fight playing out on Saturday?
Me victorious, for sure.
You should have said
All right.
stop it.
Good luck to you, Christopher. Saturday night, Christopher Guerrero.
That's what you should have said, bro. Y'all know me. I like that shit talk, bro. But you do gotta walk it.
I want to give a huge shout out to Top Rank. You know, huge shout out to Bob Brown. You know, my manager, David Waters. And man, I feel good, man. You know, this is a dream come true. You know,
how you guys feel like them wearing regional
my
belts?
Olympic
Like,
dream, you
none of
know,
these guys are champs.
I wanted to always fight in Cleveland in front of, you know, my friends and family. So, you know, we're going to put on the show Saturday.
Last time out, you were in something of a 50-50 fight going into it, and you put out maybe your best performance, one of your best performances of your career. What do you think you showed in that last fight?
That was a good ass fight.
They say it was a 50-50 fight. You know, I told y'all what I was going to do. I told Paulie,
and
I told Chris Algieri I was going to knock him out. And
that was crazy.
You know, everybody was sleeping on me, so I had to sleep him to show everybody to stop sleeping on me.
You're going up against an undefeated guy.
Shout out to Tiger, man.
In Christopher Guerrero. Asked him what he saw when he watched you. What do you see when you watch him?
You know, he's 16-0 for a reason. You know what I mean?
All right, Tiger not
you know,
overlooking
but at the end
him.
of the day, I don't believe there's nobody in my division that's talented as me and has the abilities that I got. So I'm here to prove again Saturday why I'm the best at welterweight.
Well, along those lines, you know, you're itching to get.
He said he the best at welterweight, bro. All right, we gonna skip to Shushu. See what Shushu said. Carl Moretti.
To go to celebrate that. So, but he had, you know, he'll fight anybody in the division.
Shushu
Renee stepped up and took the challenge, and here we are.
Shushu, to me, what was most impressive about that win was you had to go through adversity to get it. You had to walk through fire a little bit to get that win. You closed the show spectacularly. What did you learn from that experience last January?
I mean, well, to be honest, it wasn't too much that I learned because it was something that I already seen in myself that others just haven't seen. I have that championship mentality. You know, I've been through adversity all of my life. Just coming up in Brownsville, losing my brother, plenty of other things that I've gone through in life. All the losses that I've put on myself. Self-sabotaging and then praying to God and getting over those things. That's the real those big journey and fights in life. You know what I'm saying? So me going through all of that, I knew I was going to be able to go through something small like that inside the ring, conquer that, and then become victorious. So it was nothing to me.
You've got one belt now in 126-pound division. You've made it clear to everyone that you want all four. You want to be undisputed at 126. What kind of message do you want to send to the rest of this division on Saturday?
Man, to be honest, I'm not really focused on the future right now. I'm focused on this Saturday. I'm focused on getting through Rene Palacios. And then once that day comes, that day is going to come. Oh, I also wanted to kind of touch base on a little something. Big shout out to Bob Arum, Brooklyn in the house. Hey, man, I was a little disappointed last time press conference, man, when I mentioned the Bone Thugs and Harmony in New York with Biggie, the collab. We've been doing this. How you ain't know that? How you ain't know that collaboration, man?
I'm a white guy from Boston.
Nah, man. You gotta know Biggie and Bone Thug, bro. This has always been Brooklyn. It's always.
Oh man, Chris Banks, bro. Man.
You're preparing to face Andy Cruz, who fights a certain style. Abdullah fights another style. How many changes did you have to make in the last couple of weeks you've been preparing for this?
It's Chris. I mean,
it's boxing. We at the top level. We've been in there with all the styles in the world. You know, Cruz do fight a more moving style. I got some experience with Abdullah already, so just tailored the adjustments to that, and really it's just about being in shape and being prepared. You know, boxing is all about adjustments.
You know, a lot of people, when this fight was announced, look at your record, look how long you've been around, and wondered, why has this guy not gotten this kind of opportunity before? How would you answer that?
I mean, I get turned down by a lot of guys. I'm not saying that in a cocky way or like a boogeyman or nothing like that, but a lot of guys say no when I cross the state table. I would have been had the name that I was supposed to have, but was delayed, is not denied, and we're here now, so that's all that matters.
You were once, I believe, promoted for a while by Top Rank. Is there any motivation to knock off one of their best guys?
Man, me and Top Rank, we always had a good relationship. Shout out to Bob Arum for giving me a chance all the way back then, promoted with me for years. You know, it just it was a amicable split. And it made sense. It's a full circle moment that we here fighting it for Top Rank for the WBO title that I was trying to get at a different weight class. But like I said, it's a full circle moment, and we here now. We happy for it. We thankful and we grateful.
So you're not going to reveal your entire game plan, but what do you need to do to beat this man on Saturday?
Just be the best version of myself. I know he's coming to be the best version of himself. He's prepared. I'm prepared. We ready. We two top fighters. We professionals. We both for Iowans. We got history with each other. And, it's going to be a show for sure.
Like a
little bit of extra juice. Toledo versus Cleveland. Does that add a little bit of something to it?
As far as the cities probably wise, but between me and him, I don't really think it's all like that. You know, it's not a fight where we got to talk stuff and brag. You know what I mean? We know what we got to do when we get in there, and it's gonna be a great fight for sure.
All right, looking forward to it, Albert.
Abdullah, Eddie
from
Alvarez,
Riyadh
you said that?
to Cleveland, making your first defense of this 135-pound title. You're going to do it in a packed house at the Wolstein Center on Saturday night.
You've sold out.
Been fighting in the Cleveland area before, but now headlining as a world champion. Is there something a little bit special about that?
Yeah, man, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm super excited. You know, this is something that me and my brother's been looking forward to doing since we were amateurs. We fought on the same card a few times as amateurs, and all of us together, we did it, you know, on the last show that my father threw here in Cleveland, and it was huge. And at that time, he was like, yo, when we do this on a professional level, it's going to be big for Cleveland. And
shout out to Abdullah Mason.
This is it's big for not only Cleveland now, but it's on TNT. So this is a national stage, a world stage, the zone. And I'm just excited to be able to put this show on with two of my brothers on a card.
Have you felt that since you've been back? How big a deal this is for Cleveland as you've been back in the city?
Yeah, for sure. Not just for this fight, but leading up to this fight.
Yeah, man.
My past 10, 15 fights, every time
I have a fight, bro. It's gonna be one of them ones. I think so.
I come back.
It's gonna be a good ass fight. I think the bookies, I don't know why they got it so wide, but hey, maybe they know something that we don't know, gang. Maybe they know something that we don't know, bro. Punch Talk Boxing says Shakur got to step up. Okay, yeah, man. Shakur been MIA. My man Eddie Alvarez said, I'm also taking Tiger. True. He said, I don't know. I think it's a confidence builder. Yeah, man. Bell definitely hiding that chin with that beard. Yeah, bro. He might be. Maybe Abdullah touched it. We don't know, bro. But yeah, to start off the card, got my guy Christopher Guerrero versus Tiger Johnson. Obviously, both of these guys are trying to get, they need a breakout performance to get to the top, man. Because like the top dudes, they acting bougie right now. They're not trying to fight the other guys. So one of these guys needs a breakout performance, needs an opportunity to get, work in at the top level. And I think Christopher Guerrero, especially, him being Canadian and stuff like that, he's going to need a guy like Tiger Johnson on his scalp, man, if he really wants to get in the ring with some of these other top 47 pounders. It's going to be difficult, man. It's going to be difficult. But Tiger Johnson, this is not an easy fight by any means. This guy, since he moved up to 47, has looked extremely good. He was fighting in the amateurs at 152. So he started as a pro at 140. So I think he should have been started at 147 like Earl Spence did. Because Earl Spence fought at 52 as an amateur and then started at 47 as a pro. I think Tiger should have did the same thing, but it seemed like he was taking too much off, man. He was training himself to 140 for all that long. And then finally made the move up to 147, and he's looked great his last couple fights, honestly. I think Tiger Johnson looked as good as he could look. And Christopher Guerrero, man, this is a huge opportunity to become a new player in the game in a sense of like, Tiger Johnson's a former Olympian. He's the guy who's from Ohio. I think he's from Cleveland to be exact. So he's the guy, he's the home guy. You go in his backyard, you beat him up. That sends shockwaves through the division, man. And you may be sitting on an opportunity to get another big fight right after against another one of these big 47 pounders. But we'll see, man, what goes on there. That's a good fight. Both guys are undefeated. I'm riding with my Canadian brethren, Christopher Guerrero. But Tiger Johnson, man, he's a talented guy, man. He's a talented guy for sure, Tiger Johnson. So I'm not counting him out at all, bro. He's the favorite for a reason, a big favorite. It's gonna be an uphill road for my guy Christopher Guerrero, but hopefully he can come out on the right side of it. If not, man, just get back to the drawing board and keep grinding, bro. Keep grinding. We got Shushu Carrington coming back to the ring. His opponent, Palacios, I believe his last name is. Shushu's an interesting guy, man, because he's always been calling for the big fights. He's always kind of been, I don't want to say underrated, but he's always been questioned for whatever reason, man. Shushu proved himself his last fight against Castro. Got himself in a little trouble. Weathered the storm and got the stoppage, man. A nice stoppage. And he's made it clear, man. He's called out all the guys in his division who are belt holders. You know, I don't think I've ever heard Shushu not say a top level name at 126 that he wants to fight. So he wants to fight the guys. I don't know why he's not getting the fight. Maybe this is his first defense, so they're like, yo, get the first title defense off, and maybe he goes into a next fight with maybe Angelo Leo, who's, you know, Angelo Leo's fight was canceled with Aleem. And Espinoza, we don't know what he's doing, man. He hasn't been in the ring for a minute. Who else has a belt? Brandon Figueroa. He beat Nick Ball. Maybe they get him. I don't know, man. I think the other belt holders need to start moving, bro. They need to start doing the action, bro. Cause like, to be real, this is just ridiculous. Nasty work by the whole division. It's kind of held up by the champs. Yo, they not fighting each other. They really need to get action, bro. And Top Rank got 3 of them guys. So there's no excuse why they shouldn't be fighting each other. Eddie Alvarez says Shushu needs a nutritionist. You think so, bro? I don't know, man. He does look a bit drained, though. Shout out to Joxan Rojas. What's going on, man? He said Mason knocks out Bell last few rounds. Salute to you, man. Welcome to the show. Yeah, bro, that might be a good one, man. If Mason can chop him down and take him out at the end, like a hitman, man. Because, you know, they said the hit is out on Mason. That's what my brother Ness said, man. I don't see that viral clip going around. I can't lie, man. I was following my man Ness for a minute until I'm like, hold on. They paid Albert Bell 6 times the amount for that? Nah. I was like, what, bro? They paid him 6 times the amount to knock him off? That's crazy, man. That's crazy talk. But, you know, my man's, he's got the inside reports. He knows what he's talking about, bro. So he heard that from his source. I got to take it for what it is. But yeah. Man, Joe Scan said, I think Bell leaves his chin out too much and at times drops his hands after throwing his punches. Okay, so yeah, you think Mason gonna get there, man, and crack that chin open? Hey, I hope so, bro. I hope so. That'd be beautiful, man. Let's go to the take, bro, that my man Ness said.
Happened with Andy Cruz. Why is Bell fighting Mason?
Bell getting more money in the title shot. Something is up. I'm going to just say, y'all know I'm a conspiracy theorist, but something is up. For starters, when I got the message yesterday that this shit was real, I told you I ain't believe it. Abdullah is with Prince. Albert Bell is not with Top Rank. Abdullah is with Prince, who is with Top Rank. Something is up. Abdullah fighting Mason 2 weeks out, 10 days out. That's a setup. Abdullah fighting Bell.
Get Abdullah beat?
Of course.
Damn.
Now listen to this. They offered Bell allegedly 6 times the amount that he was getting for Andy Cruz.
What? Oh, they really trying to get him beat.
I'm trying to tell you, this shit is mad strange.
What happened with Andy Cruz?
6 times the amount, bro, is crazy. That's a real price on your head, man. The weekend type. Like, that's crazy to me, but you know, yeah, man. If they saying that, shout out to the Zone. They gave Top Rank the bag for this card. You know, that's a bag there. Unless Eddie Hearn was paying Albert Bell peanuts, which that could have been a situation for sure. Like Albert Bell could have been getting peanuts for that Andy Cruz fight. I think that fight went to purse bid. So we don't know, man. We don't know. Shout out to my guy Christopher in the building. What's going on, man? He said, how would you see Lucas Body? Yeah, versus Abdullah Mason going if they were to fight. Ooh, bro, that'd be a firefight. That's another good matchup, man. 2 guys that are gonna try to take each other out, man. That'd be a hell of a fight, bro. If Lucas Body can land, because we've seen Mason down before. He could take him out like he took out H2O, man. I think that's one of those fights where, especially if Body beats Schofield Jr., oh, bro. Yeah, the Abdullah Mason fight gonna be a fire one, bro. That's gonna be a fire matchup. I'm obviously gonna lean with my guy Lucas, but Abdullah Mason, he's a special one, man. We can't sleep on him. You know, he's like the youngest world champion in boxing right now. That kid's got a bright future ahead of him, bro. Eddie Alvarez said Ness built a lot of relationships in boxing, been around forever. Yeah, man, shout out to Ness, man. That's my guy, bro. That's my brother, my brethren, man. Showing love. My man Joe Scan, he said Mason been in the big stage before. Bell's best win is who? Jonathan Romero or Keith Hunter? Yeah, that's a fact, bro. But like I see, that's the thing, man. When the pundits start talking, Albert Bell has been extremely avoided, like extremely avoided, and there's good reason for it. He's a tough matchup for anybody, but when a guy's like that, like extremely avoided, like with a record like his, because like you go beat him, right? You're the first one to give him his L. It's not like if he was patting stats, you would go take that L because you're like, yo, look at all these guys he's fighting. But there's a reason why people ain't jumping in the ring with him, man. He could actually squabble. Like, he can fight. There's a big chance that Abdullah Mason can get outboxed on Saturday. And they got history. People said that, you know, Abdullah Mason was hurting the sparring. I don't know, man. Man, I wish I had the AI clip, man, but talking about practice. I don't know, man. People be lying too, man. Sometimes people be telling lies, right?
Never told me she was black.
Did I or did I not assault you?
Oh, he beat the hell out of me, man.
What?
Look, I'm not gonna lie to the sister.
You
Oh, man, yeah, sometimes people just be lying, bro. They be lying, or they saw like something, walked in the gym, saw something, didn't see the whole session. Now they basing the sparring off one little session they saw, but you know, these guys are familiar with each other. You know, from what's been told, they've sparred recently. So, shout out to them, man. Shout out to Abdullah Mason. He obviously, you know, thinks he can handle Albert Bell, man, and I got no issues with it. But yeah, if you want to call into the show and come up here and give your opinion on the fight, I do have the links pinned to the chat. I will throw them in the chat right now as well. I got X Spaces and Discord that you can come on. Just request, and I'll bring you up on the show and talk that boxing, bro. Know what I'm saying? We talking about Albert Bell, Abdullah Mason card this weekend coming up. Should be a good one, man. Should be a good one. Salute to We Fight All Night TV in the building. Big sixes. I mean, Joe Scan said, "Are you live every day?" I'm new to the channel. Man, unfortunately not. I'm trying to adjust my life, bro. I work shift work. So it's like, freak, man, I just got to go live when I can right now. But if you sub to the channel, and I don't know, man, I don't know if notifications work or not, but I have a Discord channel as well. And every time I go live on the Discord, it alerts you. But I try to go live twice a week. That's my goal. I try to go twice a week. But, you know, I am in a weird situation. Like, my kids are still young, so I got to do what I'm doing right now. But once they get a little bit older, man, I think I'm going to change my work lifestyle to try to make it so I'm on here much more often, and I can give you guys like a real set schedule, man. Just trying to take care of business, though. You know how it is, man. But yeah, we do have a call-in links for people. If you want to come up here and let people know how you feel about the topics and what the fights are and the predictions. But yeah, we'll keep her moving, man. We'll talk about the main event now. We got Abdullah Mason and Albert Bell, man. Two guys familiar with each other from Ohio. Both of them are from Ohio. So this is the all Ohio affair in the main event. It should be good, man. Should be going for Ohio. I'm sure the house will be packed out. I think they're playing, or not playing, but they're fighting in I'm not gonna say it's an arena, but it's a smaller, I think, a college campus, Cleveland State, where they're fighting at, where they play at. So it should be good, man. It should be a good event. And to be honest, I think, in my opinion, Mason with the win over here is a passing of the torch fight. Even though Albert Bell's not big in the masses of the boxing space, he's pretty big in Ohio, man. In Toledo, he does a lot of his shows, sells out there in Toledo. And I think if Mason beats him, he might gain a few fans from Albert Bell, man. He could possibly take a little bit of fans back home with him and really be the guy coming out of Ohio, man. Shout out to my guy Christopher. He said, what do you think about Dana White saying he wants to bring Zuffa boxing card to Canada after Rozicki's performance? Shout out to Ryan Rozicki, man. Friend of the show. I've had him on twice. I had him right when he got signed by Zuffa, which was awesome, man. And I was so happy, so proud, because I know he went through a shitty situation with Noel McCallan, who was just dropping out of fights, man, and really making Ryan's life hard, because you got to pay for those camps, you got to pay for people. The bills don't stop, and these fights kept dropping out on him. So that's money lost. So I'm happy that he got this deal with Dana White, Zuffa Boxing. And I knew once he got a fight, it didn't matter who he was gonna fight. I knew Ryan Rozicki is action packed. He's great for the fans, man. He's a fan fighter. You can put him in front of anybody, and the fight's gonna be entertaining, man. That's just who he is. He goes out and gets it. And he represented proud, man. I love what he did. All guts, all glory. He's an absolute warrior. I can't wait to get him back on the show to talk about it, and to obviously talk about his next fight. Hopefully it's in Canada. I love that Dana White wants to bring Zuffa card to Canada. I think there's a lot of Canadians here, man, that can do well on the Zuffa card as well. We're going to see Stephen Butler go against Edgar Berlanga here later this month, another Canadian. Hopefully he can go spoil the show in New York City. But yeah, man, we got some guys. We definitely got some guys that are talented. And if Dana White comes up here, man, I'm sure, a lot of Canadians would love to jump on that card and represent. And I think as long as Dana White's bringing it and he's giving that promotion that he's been given all his other cards, the people will come out, man. The people will come out. Like, we were one of the stops for Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. Like, we was one of the media stops, Toronto. And it was packed, bro. It was packed. Obviously, the Irish, they was out, but I think just the fact that, it was a boxing event. It was a boxing fight, and people came out for it like that. So it can happen, man. It can happen for sure. Dana White, make it happen, bro. And make sure you give me a call, Dana White. I got my brother here, Joshua Frazier. He'll definitely come through and make sure Zuffa gets action-packed fights, because that boy always coming to KO people. He always going to get the finish, man. Shout out to my guy Z Pacino in the building. My man Joe Scan, he said Butler has a chance to beat Berlanga. Oh, absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man. Berlanga, he ain't it, man. He ain't it. Shout out to my brother Dwayne Styles, man. He in the building, man. What's going on, Dwayne? I don't know if he wants to talk. What up, Dwayne?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You on the show, dog. What up, Dwayne Styles?
Ryan from the 6. How are you, sir? Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, bro. So it's almost July 4th for you guys, man. Y'all getting ready to party out?
Nah, I work. I work every 4th of July.
Oh, man.
Yo, but really quick, I want to say, I'm from the 6. You get the 6.
Yo, Dwayne. You came here with the mic, bro. Mike Wilson.
Oh, but after this call, I'll drop the link in the chat. I've been watching that. Well, that was like a few days ago, but I've been playing that on repeat. That call was hilarious, and Ness got mad. He was like, "Price, are you obsessed with Mike?" And he kept going up. Are you obsessed with Mike? And then he got his call cut.
Oh no way! That's cut him off, yeah.
Yeah, bro, you were there, bro. He cut out. It was you on the panel.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you did do that. Yeah, you're right, bro. You did. Oh my gosh, And I was
Right
like,
after,
yo,
right
Ness, like, you good today?
yeah, bro. And he said, Ness ain't playing around.
Yeah, he said he want to top boxing. I was like, I feel you, bro.
Because he started off normal. He was like, yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
And then Ness was like, yeah. And he was like, hear my voice. Man was on delay. And then he went on saying, you flipped right from the 666. You can't get the 6. Turn around, upside down. It's a P. Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yo, that'd be funny, man. Those guys on TBV. Gotta love them, man. Love that community, man. They funny.
Oh man. And yeah, shout out to the TBV community, the Marco boxing community, and last but not
Marco,
least, shout
man.
out to the Ryan from the Six. Yeah, man, shout out to the Ryan from the Six community. And me and the Marco community, we met up last week for the fight
Xander
before the fight.
Nice, man. How was
Yeah,
that?
it was incredible. I mean, I got there Friday morning.
Mm-hmm.
I got to New York Friday morning from Virginia, and then Marco made reservations at a Irish pub.
Nice.
And so we all met up. We all met up there Friday night. Then Saturday night. Then it was fight day, and it was really cool meeting his community members.
Yeah.
And and then I got to meet Stephen Coolboy Fulton at the fight. He was there.
Yeah, Fulton. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
man.
and
you didn't see round one out there. I heard round one was out there.
I saw photos of him being shared on the Discord, but no, I didn't get to see him. I know he's wearing his Puerto Rican cape. And speaking about that, earlier this week, Ness and round one went at it because it's okay. I mean, round one said that he wasn't biased, and Ness is like, "You are biased," and round one's like, "No, I'm not," and Ness is like,
biased.
"You were wearing."
Yeah,
you wear your Puerto Rican.
Oh, he was definitely biased.
Oh my god. And they kept going back and forth, and then just Ness went off on him, and I felt bad for Ronwin. Like, now he's cool, man. I just I don't like how he gets yelled at.
Shout out to round one,
Genuine
man.
guy though.
Yeah,
shout
for
out
sure,
to him.
man. Yeah, man. Round one's another guy I mess with in the community. Shout out to Two Tone. He been doing his thing too, man. Shout out to all the guys, man.
Absolutely, and round one was there. Stephen Coolboy. Yo, like I'm 6 foot, but Coolboy Fulton's what, like 5'6", 5'7"? But dude is stocky. Like, damn, like you're a 122 pounder, and like, damn, you're stocky, bruh.
That's not good, because isn't he getting ready to fight? Isn't he fighting on the
he's getting fight
the Errol Spence card and Tim Tszyu? Like,
yeah, I said Jermel card. Yeah, it's who's fighting on the card? Is it Jermel or Jamal? No, it has to be Jamal. It's
Jamal. Yeah,
because Mel been inactive, since the Canelo fight.
Yep.
But Fulton is fighting Liam Wilson. If we know him well. I mean, Liam Wilson has fought Oscar Valdez. He's fought Vaquero Navarrete. I think Oscar got him out of there. Oscar got him out with a TKO, and then Navarrete also KO'd him. But even after Wilson dropped Navarrete, and that was a really good fight, but it shouldn't have been close. What was I going to say? But yeah, shout out Fulton. I know he's fighting, like I said, he's fighting, what's his name again? Liam Wilson, and then Jamal's fighting, I can't pronounce his name. I've never heard of the guy before.
I'm not sure who he's fighting either, man. He even said he don't know who he's fighting. Shout out to, Jamal Charlo's funny, bro.
Yeah, he is funny. I mean, what? So this is his first fight since last year when he fought Cornflake Thomas Lamada.
Yeah.
And that was the co-main. That was the co-main of Caleb Plant versus Armando Resendez. I think that was one of the first. Nah, and that was what they fought last May on Amazon. And then before that, who did Jamal fight? After that, what? Who did he fight before that? It's been that long. He's barely fought. He fought in like 2021 against what? Juan Macias Montiel.
Yeah.
And then Jamal went 12 rounds with the guy who's never been 12 rounds before. And then after that fight, I remember Montiel ended up fighting Carlos Adames, and Carlos Adames got him out there in 2 or 3 rounds.
That's dope,
but anyways, what's the topic? I strayed away. What's the topic of today, Ryan?
Oh, the fights this weekend, man. Albert Bell, Abdullah Mason, Tiger Johnson.
Is it Tiger Johnson
too?
Yeah.
Yep. And Shushu Carrington.
What platform is it on?
It's on the Zone, also on TNT Sports. This is also their first inaugural card on the cable. TNT Sports. We got that. So shout out to Top Rank.
Yeah, shout out to them because like I think kind of like wait, isn't the Top Rank so they're co-promoted, well they're in association with the Zone, right?
Yeah.
So they're not gonna have all their fights on the DAZN platform.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Interesting. But I mean, yeah, it looks good. I think Mason's gonna pack up, Albert Bell. It'd be nice for an upset. Upsets are good for the sport, but I do believe that Abdullah Mason, him being the younger fighter, world champion at 20 years old, and he's more durable. I don't know anything about Albert Bell. I've only heard about him through like Treese, Alberto Campana.
Shout out to
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. And he was right. I think, and that said a few days ago when everyone saw the news that Joel Cordina couldn't make the fight due to visa issues, and the Albert Bell stepped up. Everyone thought of Treese.
Hell yeah.
And now his guy's there. You know what I'm saying? Prince Albert Bell. I know he's undefeated. He has about 9 knockouts.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. And then he's like 32. But this is his make or break moment. I don't know when's the next time he's gonna get like a title fight.
No, it absolutely is, man. This is it for him.
Because I saw a little bit of the press conference today, and I saw that Albert Bell's promoter that people have been hiding from Albert Bell. I'm like, who has ducked Albert Bell?
Oh,
I don't think anyone.
You didn't know?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, Top Rank.
No.
When he was with Top Rank, man, Shakur, Navarrete, both of them guys didn't want to fight him when he was there.
So tell me about this guy. I've never seen any of his fights, man.
Well, I think he's just like a physical, like he's 6'2", and he's like really big for the weight. So, yeah, he's 6'2", but Abdullah Mason's the longer guy, and I think Abdullah Mason will be the bigger guy too on fight night. I think outside of the height, Abdullah Mason will have the other advantages, but yeah, he's 6'2", man.
And this is for the 126 title, 130 title.
No, it's 35. Like he moved up from
35?
30. Yeah, he was at 130.
Damn.
He moved up. I thought he needed to move up to 140 because I was like, he should move up to 40 because there's more names there. Those guys are fighting a little bit more. He would have got an opportunity. But hey, he got one.
Yeah.
Worked out anyways.
Well, I'm excited, man. I really want to see where this how this card ends up. I want to see the presentation. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect anything spectacular, but boxing on TNT, we haven't had this in years, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, you just got ESPN back with the MVP, but yeah, outside of ESPN, I don't know who's really been on cable television since maybe PBC days.
Yeah, because PBC used to be on NBC.
Right.
And then I know boxing. They had boxing on like FS1. If you even is that a premium
you're
channel?
Right. Yeah. Deontay Wilder was on there a few times, but I remember.
Yeah. So, I mean, damn. So I mean, hopefully boxing makes its comeback. I mean, with last year with Top Rank's ESPN contract expiring, I think I forgot the statistic, but it was like for the first time in over like 50 years, boxing isn't on cable television.
Jeez. Well, we back, baby. We back. So that's good.
I'm excited. Really quick, what's the calendar looking like for this month? So we have 4th of July, and then we have the Tim Tszyu versus Earl fight at the end of the month. Who's fighting in between that?
Oh, we got
right. Pacheco.
We got AJ's fighting this month in a tune-up. I believe, or is AJ? Yeah, he's July. Berlanga's fighting at the end of the month also.
Along with what's his name? With Hitchinson on the co-main.
Yep, they on the co-main. Zuffa. Yeah, those are the big ones. Oh, Tyson Fury's fighting against somebody, but I don't even know who this guy is.
Me neither. I was gonna ask you, do you have Diego Pacheco this month? Because he fights on the 18th.
Yep.
So do you have Pacheco or do you have Alim? I think Emmanuel Alim.
I got Pacheco, but I think he's gonna struggle.
Yeah, man. I mean, I realize that
Lester Martinez had a tough fight with him. Well, not tough, but like I thought Lester should have stopped him, but he didn't. So Aleem's.
Wait, that was his last fight on Pro Box, right? I think Aleem's from Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, that was his last fight on Pro Box.
Yeah, shout out Aleem, bro. He's about an hour and a half away from me because he's from RVA, Richmond, Virginia. So shout out to him. Yeah, no, definitely. I think that's the thing with Diego Pacheco. I think his career right now, as a 24-year-old fighter, it's like one step ahead and three steps back. I mean, he's fighting this guy, and I think like in August of 2024, he fought Selecki, which is like Demetrius Andrade's leftovers, and who else has he fought? He's fought Selecki. I think didn't Andrade go 10 rounds with him or 12 rounds with him? I know he knocked him down.
Selecki? Yeah, I don't remember, man. Andrade. Oh, man. Disappointing career.
Yeah, he needs to hurry up because, like, I don't know what's up with like PBC guys taking a loss and then they take long layoffs. We've seen this happen before with him when he fought David Benavidez in 2023 in November 2023 and got knocked out. Mm-hmm. We've seen this with Jermell Charlo this year. It's 3 years since he fought Canelo Alvarez in his last fight. Leo Santa Cruz. He lost to Gervonta Davis in October of 2020, and then he came back in 2022. But since then, what has he been doing? A lot of PBC guys, they just take that check and run. That's why people say get done foul with Al.
Yeah, for real, man. That's what it looked like.
So I'm just. Who else? And then in August, who is fighting in August?
Oh yeah, we got a Pro Box card. Somebody told me. Yeah, I think I saw that too. Brian Flores. Is it Flores?
Yeah, Flores is fighting.
Brian Flores.
I know that. I think starting next month, that's when Pro Box TV is going to move on to the like $5 a month memberships.
Right. That's on YouTube.
So. Yes, sir. I'm excited for that. I mean, are they saying that, they're going to get bigger and better fighters, and so they have to bring up the price, and the attendance is growing. But I will be there in September. They're coming back to Maryland. They're coming back to Maryland in September, and they're coming back in December. So I will for sure be at these next two Pro Box cards. I'm really excited. And yeah, man. And what else? So August. Did you hear the news? The face of boxing, his fight got pushed back to October, but we still don't have the reason why.
No, man. You scared of him, Billy? That's crazy.
Nah, Canelo's not scared of him, Billy. Come on.
He's scared. Yeah. He saw the training. He's like, hey, Eddie Reynoso said, hey, man, maybe we should wait, yo. This dude, he a buzzsaw, man. We're not ready for all that.
Yeah, and Billy is durable, man. I mean, we've seen him with Lester Martinez. We've seen him with Dreven. I'm sounding like a Ukrainian with Drevenchenko.
Yeah,
I can only say with the accent, but he fought Drevenchenko. He fought obviously Lester Martinez. Who else has he fought? Because I just started getting into him in 2024.
Gongora, he beat up on Gongora. But yeah, other
what
than that,
the former IBO champion.
Yeah. He stopped him, bro.
Damn.
That's when Hector Bermudez thought he was on drugs, yo.
Yeah, man. I mean, damn. I remember Gongora in 2021. I remember he called out Canelo. He wanted a Canelo fight, and then he lost that to Osleas Iglesias.
Yes, yeah, he did too. Yep.
Is he still at 168 or is he going up to 75 now?
I think he's at 75. I think he had his last fight against Atif Oberton on the Salida Promotions card. So yeah, I think he's at 75 now. Which is crazy.
And then hold on. Doesn't what's the name of that cheater? That British Margarito. Shiraz, doesn't he fight some?
Oh, this guy called it. Yeah, it said the hand wraps. Nah, you gotta stop it, bro. Yeah, he's got the WBO, man. They put the baby gloves on Shiraz, man.
No, they put the hands of plaster gloves on that boy.
They put the baby paws on him and sent him to get somebody we don't even know who he fought for a title, man. That was nuts. That was insane.
My goodness, I'm very suspect about the Shiraz guy. Like, listen, I don't have my tinfoil hat on, and I'm not a Berlanga fan, but damn, this guy's weird. Like, he keeps the gloves on, like, on the way to the locker room. He only has like one glove on.
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen that before with other guys. Like, I showed a video, man, where Adrian Broner did that multiple times fighting in New York.
I trust AB more than I trust Shiraz.
Mikey Garcia as well. I think Danny too. Danny Garcia. I just think they need one. Okay. They just need one set of raps. I don't think they need both.
That is true.
But Berlanga,
really quick.
If he didn't have his team watching Shiraz rap, then he's a dummy, man. Because I think it was Antonio Vargas. He made Bam Rodriguez and Robert take the whole raps off because they didn't watch them. He made them restart.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Really quick, you said but I don't. You said a name right now. But speaking of, like, side note, when I was at the fight, Shannon Briggs was there. I didn't get a photo with him. He was mobbed by fans.
Shannon.
But then
he's a New York guy. That's why.
Yeah, and then Andre Rozier was there.
Oh, the coach.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. He trained Daniel Jacobs.
Right.
You know, he's part of the Havoc team. I was like, what?
That's dope.
But
he's in New York as well too. That's dope, man.
Nice. Yeah, man. But you didn't pop out to the fight, right?
Nah, I wasn't even there, bro. I was not there.
Oh man, you should have popped out, man. I would have got you a nice New York glizzy. Pause.
Whoa.
Not like that, but like I'm talking about the one at the Barclays.
Yeah, I know what you mean, dog. Yeah, man.
But all in all, a good event. I mean, oh my lord. All in all, it was a good event. You know, shout out. The whole card was great. You know, from top to bottom with Tucker, Jahai Tucker beating Cedeno.
Yep.
And then right after, who do you have right after? Then you had the Surgeon. You had Ben Whitaker.
Yeah, he put on a good performance.
Yeah, he's nice with it, bro. I'm a fan now. I like him. So and then after Emiliano, he beat Bryce Mills. A lot of his team was there. He had a lot of his friends there. Everyone outside and inside the arena was like rocking the Bryce Mills merch. I was like, damn, bro.
Oh, he's from Syracuse, so he's from around that area. But shout out to him. He got fans then.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all of his friends and family that popped out. And then obviously the main event was really good. But like I said, it was like, and I mean this with love in my heart. I got no hate in my heart, but the Puerto Ricans took over New York. I get it. There's a lot of New York Ricans, a lot of Philly Ricans. A lot of the Puerto Rican men looked like Daddy Yankee.
Yo, you crazy, man.
Bro, they were out there, and I mean, it was great, but it was a very pro Zayas crowd, and so when they announced Boots, he was being flooded with boos. And you know me, I'm from the DMV, District of Maryland, District of Columbia, Maryland, Virginia, but I shout out Philly, but I was supporting Boots, and I was getting looks at people.
Damn.
And then
they were probably getting that.
Yeah, man. Oh my goodness, all of them were wearing capes, man. All of them were like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, they're not like, ugh, they were eyeing me like a hawk. And then they announced Zayas, and Zayas brought the people out. He brought out some beautiful women. Shout out to him.
Hey.
And then, but at the end of the night, you know what I'm saying? Philly stand up. We got the win. You know what I'm saying?
Dope, man.
I mean, hey, Philly touched up Puerto Rico bad. We put hands and hooves on them. Shout out Trees.
Shout out to my brother Trees, man.
But yeah, man, that's all I got, man. I just want to hop on the show. Love the show as always, man. I can always count on I can always count on this show. I can always count on like you, Marco Boxing, Johnny from the Hangout Spot, TBB. I can always count on you guys for great boxing content on my way to work, leaving work, or when I'm like getting getting ready to go to bed. So shout out to you, Ryan, for this great show. I love the show, man. Keep it going. And yeah, so I just want to shout out you, man. Shout out everyone in the chat. I saw Z Pacino in the chat. Shout out to him. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Z.
Yeah, man. So shout out everyone. Shout out the channel, panel, chat. Shout out everyone, Ryan, and we'll keep in touch. You're the man, bro. Thanks for having me on.
I appreciate you, man,
And
Dwayne.
yes, sir. Oh, and one more thing. I think maybe you might have forgot, but Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing. All right. Good night.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
Big Canelo, bro. Top 5.
Top 5, top 5, top 5.
Shout out to my man Dwayne Styles. Obviously, he's the Canelo fan, right? Let's keep you into the chats here. Shout out to my guy. I missed one. My guy Keith, man, who was on the show with me the other night on the panel. He said, "You have any questions you want to ask? If I could talk to anybody at the weigh-in tomorrow." Yeah, if anybody got questions for the fighters at the weigh-in, the Mason Abdullah and Mason and Bell fight, shoot my DM and I'll shoot them over to Keith, man, and can have some of those questions out. My man Christopher said, "You think Jamal has one of the best jabs in boxing or in the game?" Yeah, Jamal got one of the best jabs for sure. The only issue with Jamal is he's not active enough, man. That jab comes like once a year. That's the issue, man. He got to get active. He got to start fighting more so we can see if he can compete at 168. That's a good division. If you add Jamal Charlo in the mix, we got Shiraz, you got Billy, you got Pacheco, you got Iglesias, you got Canelo still, we got Lester Martinez. I feel like I'm forgetting more people, man. I think Berlanga's still there. I mean, if you want to throw him in there. Yeah, Carlos Adames rumored to be going up to 68. So there's smoke there for Jamal. He just got to stay active, man. Shout out to my guy, Joe Scan, he said, we got Pro Box card. Yeah. Brian Flores, right? Z Pacino said, Josh Kelly's on the AJ undercard too? Is he? He the co-main? All right, shout out to Josh Kelly, man. Is that a voluntary? That's got to be a voluntary. Or is it mandatory? Joe Scan said Andrade fights this month in Tennessee, I think. Okay. Shout out to Andrade. He getting back busy. Salute to my guy Cyrus in the building. What up, champ? Salute to my guy, man. I'm on that X Spaces as well, champ, if you want to jump on. My man Cyrus. Oh, he said Shiraz not cheat. Yeah, man, Dwayne Styles, you gotta chill on that, bro. Ain't no way Shiraz cheated. That dude Berlanga, he just wasn't it, bro. He said the Xander fight was valid. I was there. Okay, salute to you, bro. Yeah, man. I heard the energy was great. I heard everything was good, man, going on there with that fight. Yeah, Christopher, we definitely need Jamal Charlo versus Caleb Plant, man. There's too much animosity there. Man's getting slapped in the face. We definitely need that fight, bro. I agree. I absolutely agree, man. That's a good fight, man. But yeah, man, if you just came in the building, make sure you smash the like button like Ann Wolf, y'all.
Did not really fight her.
Yeah, man. Show some love to the stream. We do have the super chat goal. $20 super chat goal we're trying to get for the stream. That's $2 super chats. Or you could join the members. $1 a month. Yeah, man. We growing over here, man. Trying to get more people involved with the members. Shout out to everybody who's been tuning in, showing love to the stream. I really appreciate y'all. If you want X Spaces, go ahead and share that stream, bro. Repost, restream. So we can get more people in the conversation to talk boxing. We also got the links out there. We got X Spaces rocking out, Discord rocking out. If you want to call in and give your opinion like my man Dwayne Styles just did. Yeah, man, this is you could say anything you want essentially. Don't get out of pocket though with the racism and, comment on other people. Like, don't be saying that stuff. But as far as boxing wise, I'm pretty much open to opinions, man. I don't really argue with people about their stance. I mean, I'll say my piece, but I'll never try to convince you, right? You think what you gonna think, so that's good, man. Shout out to my brother L Dub Boxing in the building. What's good, L Dub? Salute, man. It's a hell of a fight, though. I think let's look and see, because I always like to look, see what the possibility of what could happen possibly if I don't know if the WBO is gonna still enforce Abdullah Mason to fight against Cordina, because he's the mandatory. That's the only reason why this fight even happened between him and Cordina, is because he's the mandatory for Mason. Mason wanted to get that mandatory out the way. So, like, does he still have to face Cordina? Because essentially, Cordina did not back out the fight. It just became a situation of issues with the visa. But let's take a look at, like, the guys in around here at the WBO for Abdullah Mason, possibly fighting. Right now, Joe Cordina's the mandatory. Alan Chavez, he had a good Matchroom debut. Got a big stoppage there. He's number 2. Williams Zepeda's number 3. But Williams Zepeda's fighting against Lamont Roach for the WBC, so he may lose his position. Sam Noakes, number 4. That'd be a rematch. I don't know if we want to see that. Albert Bell sitting at number 6. We got Shu Uzitsi at number 5. Hadia Herrera. Shout out to Harriata. He's there, bro. He's there. He's in the mix. And Joshua Pagan, he's with Salida Promotions. Floyd Schofield is in at number 9. He's fighting against Lucas Body for the WBA, so he may drop out. And Gabriel Flores, who fought against Cordina in the Eliminator and lost. I don't know, man, what you guys think about those fights. I almost rather, Mason just go for the champions. I think those are decent fights in his division, but, man, he's not going to get the likes of Gervonta Davis and the other big guys, man. Raymond Mulataya. Maybe he can get that fight after. They both with top rank, bro. They both with top rank. Eddie Alvarez said, I guess Spence didn't show up to media day or something. Yeah, man. Possible mind games. Possible. I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with Earl Spence. He sounds like, to me, Earl Spence sounds like he got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I think it's dangerous when a fighter's like that. Toledo Treese in the building. He says July 4th and the new. That's my guy, Toledo Treese, man. Always talking about that guy, Albert Bell, man. If you don't know, now you know, man. Alberto Campano, man. Shout out to Treese, bro. I'm telling y'all. Spoke that shit right into existence, man. You cannot hate that. Man. Oh, shoot. You got somebody over here on X Basis Cross, bro. What's going on, man? Gotta unmute.
What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. Yourself?
Not too bad. Just talking about these fights this weekend. Who you got?
Abdullah Mason for sure. I think he wins a masterclass decision.
Hey, decision, man. Hey, the bookies got it going KO, man.
Really?
Yeah, they got it. The KO at a minus 120 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, last minute replacement. I was more excited for Cordina. I know he always shows up, but it's a good replacement in my opinion. But yeah, maybe a late stoppage. I could definitely see that too. I think Abdullah Mason, it's his first defense. He's in his hometown. He's gonna want to put on a show, right?
Yeah. Oh, you think Cordina was a better fight than Bell?
I don't know. I don't really know much of Bell, to be honest. But I'm a big fan of Cordina. I think he's a great fighter. So
I think a lot of people don't know Bell, man. It's tough. Like Bell, he was with Top Rank, but a lot of guys ducked him there. But he's just a tough guy to deal with. It's almost like Sebastian Vendora. He's 6'2".
Yeah,
he's pretty tall for the division. But
Yeah, that's huge for lightweight.
yeah, man. But Abdullah's got rounds in with him. I think they sparred a lot, but we'll see, man. I think the bookies got it pretty wide too. They got Abdullah Mason's like a -400. So
Yeah. I want to talk about like some Canadian boxing. Like,
let's go.
what's your
Yeah, man.
yeah? Like, I'm an amateur boxer. I've been around
Nice.
like a lot of the top guys in the Canadian scene. Been in the gym with them. One of them is Lucas Body, and I want to know what is your breakdown for his fight against Floyd Schofield? I know obviously we're both probably a bit biased being Canadians, but like how do you see that fight going down? Because that's a tough fight for Lucas for sure. But he's definitely has the capabilities of really hurting Schofield.
Yeah, no, that's a tough fight, man. That's a tough fight, and I think Schofield, his issue is he likes to come forward with his head a lot, man. And I think Lucas Body's a good counterpuncher. People sleep on him for that, but that's how he got H2O. That's how we got him sparked
Yeah.
out of there, counterpunching. He was losing the fight, but he believes in his power. His power obviously carries late in fights. Schofield though, he's strong too, man. He stopped Tevin Farmer. That's something I didn't see happening. I thought Tevin
Yeah,
Farmer
like
would have pushed the fight a little bit more, but I think it's like two guys who just want to get a stoppage, and I think I'm sorry, man. I think Lucas Body got the bigger bazooka. I think he got the bigger punches. So
mhm.
if it gets to a firefight, I'm taking my guy Lucas every day. But I mean, Floyd Schofield is the athletic guy. People have always compared him to Sean Porter, with the rugged style. So that could possess a problem with the motor. But I think as the fight goes on, Lucas will adjust. He'll get the timing right, and I think he sparks out Floyd, man, Schofield. And that's probably a
And
bias to me because I know
yeah,
Lucas too. Like, I love him, man. I remember when he had both his hands broken.
yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that one. That was crazy.
yeah. So I'm happy, so happy for him and where he's gotten because this is the guy who was paying for his own fights at one point in his career, and
Yep.
now he's on the big stage. So I wish him nothing but the best.
And if he wins, like just the talent at 135, the big paychecks, the big fights that can come would be unbelievable.
Yep, absolutely, man. The likes
And
of possibly Javante Davis coming back. That could be a
yeah, I
fight
mean,
too.
well, Floyd was trying to get, or Schofield was trying to get that fight, right? It seemed like they were sitting around like begging for Javante to take it, and Javante just said, "Nah."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They were, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you in the amateur scene? Are you on the national team as well?
Oh no, not that level. Just I got two amateur fights. I used
Nice.
to train with Stevie Bailey, so I got to be
Okay.
around like high level people like Sarah Bailey, his wife, Ryan Rizicki, Josh Wagner, Lucas
Yep.
Body. So I got to like see their work ethic and be around some of the top dogs, which was like unbelievable.
Nah. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Steve. He's a good coach.
Great
Uh,
coach, yeah.
Good guy, man. That's good, man.
But
I'm glad you around the city. Then you around Toronto, obviously.
yeah,
And
yeah,
the boxing
absolutely.
scenes there is pretty good. It's starting to get better. Um,
100%. There's a lot of killers coming up, man, for sure.
yeah, yeah, I agree, man. Hopefully Zuffa Boxing comes to Toronto sometime soon.
I know, that's what I was thinking too. Like I was so hyped when I saw that Dana made that comment. He was so impressed with just how tough and how resilient Riziki is. And if they can do something in Toronto, that'd be sick because when MVP came to Toronto, I thought that was a great show. So
Yeah, yeah.
and like maybe they could even top that. Who knows?
Oh, they could top that for sure.
Yeah. What do you think of another one of Stevie's fighters, Josh Lupia's ceiling? Like I think he has a lot of talent and
Josh
could
Lupia, yeah,
definitely.
man. He's another guy I like too, man. He's at 147, I believe, right?
I think 140.
Oh, 140. Wow. Jeez.
Yeah.
Makes weight. Holy. Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
he's a big guy, like for the weight division for sure.
Did you
Um,
watch his last fight?
I did not. No, that was his hometown fight, right?
Yeah, the All Falls Down #2.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it, man. But yeah, he's a great talent, man. I just always felt like his situation that he had where his legs got
Yep.
shot, man. I feel
Yeah.
like that may hold him back to get into the top. But no, he's still fighting, man. I'm happy for him for sure. Hopefully, he can
Yeah,
get a
like
big name.
that's an incredible story too. And I did hear rumors that like he has some big opportunities, but he wants to like kind of do it his own way, right?
Yeah, there's no problem with that for sure. You see, it worked out for Lucas, so
Absolutely. Just it's all about the right time. And with Lucas, he took that chance with Ashton Silva, and like it was the best moment of his life. So
that could have been Schofield, but Schofield, yeah, he just dropped some
yeah,
good
I mean,
fights.
yeah, that Schofield fight. I mean, they were talking about that after he knocked out Ashton Silva, and it's been like what 2 years now. So
Yeah, they always been trying to run away from certain fights.
yeah,
They ran away and signed the Shakur fight, didn't show up, and then they were supposed to fight Jojo Diaz as well, and then they got hurt, and then that's when they started talking about Tank Davis, and now Tank Davis is out, so now they're forced to fight Lucas Body.
did you see Ashton Silva versus Jojo Diaz?
I did, man. I did. I wasn't impressed, man. I thought he should have
I
did
wasn't either.
better.
I thought his chin was hanging out a lot, especially in the last few rounds. I thought he looked good the first like 6 rounds. He was almost looked untouchable, but then he kind of looked like his gas tank gave out on him, and his chin was hanging out, and that's when like guys like could really cause some serious damage to him.
Oh yeah, those top level guys in that division, yeah, man, they'll take him out.
It seems like he really wants that rematch back with Lucas, but I just think Lucas is at he's at the championship level right now. Like that would be a couple steps down for him, don't you think?
It depends. If Silv can somehow get a couple good wins, I mean, Jojo Diaz is decent, but he's gonna need to beat probably one or two more bigger
And like
names.
impressively too, right? Like
Yeah.
he needs like some like or like some solid knockouts, and then to really call him out. Because
Yeah.
that storyline's there. I guess he really wants to redeem himself.
I mean, yeah, I guess so, man. I get it though, because like you get beat and then literally your world falls apart because of that guy.
And that seems like that's all everyone talks about him is just him getting flatlined, right?
Yeah, man, that was a highlight reel. Like that was a mixtape worthy highlight knockout. So those ones don't get forgotten.
Who like what Canadian or boxer would you say is like top dog for you at the current moment? Like, do you think Lucas having a title shot coming up right now? It's probably him. Ryan Rizicki just put his name out in the world, even though he lost. It seems like he has a lot of big opportunities coming his way. Sarah Bailey's probably going to get another title shot soon. Like, who do you got in mind?
Oh man, I like a lot of them, man, and the one that I like, a lot of people just sleep on, man. Arthur Biersanov, he's a monster, a monster. He's a guy who's been avoided for so long, but he's getting a world title shot against Lindolfo Delgado here soon. The IBF title, it's been ordered. He's gonna get it, and I think he's gonna win the title there. And he's at 147. So I'm sorry, he's at 140. So he'll be a player at 140. And I think he'll get some top fights at 140. Like 140's got a lot of decent opposition. Like, Shakur technically is there. You got Gary Antoine Russell, Duarte, Isaac Cruz, Lamont Roach.
A lot of big names.
Like there's a lot of guys who can fight there.
How do you see that fight going, Roach and Zepeda?
Oh man, I think Roach gotta win, bro. He's had back-to-back draws. If he doesn't win this time, I don't know what's gonna happen to him, man. He better not get another draw, man, or else I'm just gonna start betting the draw when I hear Lamont Roach's name.
Make that go up.
It's like, man, the Isaac Cruz fight was close though. Like the Tank Davis, obviously, we know that was politics. That man took a knee, man. I don't know how he took a timeout during the fight, but that was bad, bro. Lamont Roach was robbed.
How would you see, like, this would be a pretty big Canadian heavyweight fight, like Donnie Foreman and Ricardo Brown? I know Ricardo Brown, he worked with your dad for a while, right?
Yeah. Donnie Foreman, he's from Brampton, right?
Yeah.
I think that's
that last
going down. Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I think for sure, man, it's gonna happen.
Because I think United has a card coming up. I think September. I heard some rumors of a couple fights. I probably can't say. But maybe they'll be on that card, which would be pretty cool.
Nah, that'd be dope, man. I think Ricardo's got to get back in there. It's been a while. I think Arslanbek was his last fight.
I know. I was disappointed when his opponent pulled out on the MVP card because I was hoping he could have got some more eyes on him.
Yep. Yeah, that was another opportunity for sure for him to get in there and face a decent opponent too. The guy they were bringing was decent. And like you said, MVP DAZN. So that would have been good to get his name out there.
That's how Donnie Foreman made his name. Like when Donnie Foreman's fans are insane. Like they're almost louder than when Lucas Body was fighting. Like it was crazy.
Oh, really? No
Yeah,
way,
like
man.
I had a table that card, and his friends and family like really show up. It's awesome.
Hey, man, that's that Brampton, man. They like to
Yeah,
support.
for real, for real.
I don't
Well,
know why United
yeah,
moved away from doing the shows out there, but it's all right.
yeah, I think that September card's supposed to be in Brampton, CAA. I love that venue. I think no matter where you sit, you have a great seat, and people
Mm-hmm.
show up. So
Absolutely, man.
yeah, I've seen your brother fight there a few times too. He always puts on a good show as well.
Yep. Yeah, he's back in August. He's fighting.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Might be getting a call from Dana White though. It's
Oh yeah,
we've been talking, but I don't know, man.
that would be huge. Another Canadian inside by Zuffa. Like now that Canadian cards, you got a couple players there, right?
Yep, absolutely, man. 160. They got a good division at 160 at Zuffa. They're building a nice 160 there. Callum Walsh, Sugar Shane Mosey Jr.,
Yeah,
Shalil
there's
Hackett,
names.
Deverenchenko. Yeah, they got guys.
That'd be incredible.
It'd be good, man. It'd be good. But shout
Yeah.
out to Lucas, man. I hope he fights. I hope the fight's in Canada. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I don't really. I heard. I think he might. Like, I think I heard a rumor that this could be wrong, that it might be on like Amanda Serrano's next fight, like
Oh,
the
okay.
co-main or something.
Maybe. Yeah, possibly. I mean, yeah, that'd be
I think.
ESPN's budget.
Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, I'm so excited for Lucas just getting this opportunity. He's been waiting for it for like a year now, and with that all that stuff going on with Floyd chasing Javante, it's just like I felt bad for Lucas because even if he got that mandatory position, it just seems like nobody cares if you're a mandatory or not nowadays, unless you're in the IBF.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the IBF, man. I always give them the respects because it doesn't matter who you are. You going to get stripped, man.
Yeah, you're getting stripped, or if you're a contender, you're getting your title shot. Like,
Yep.
but
They don't play the games. They don't play the
no,
politics.
no, there's no WBC shit. So
Yep. Even though they stripped Jai Apataya, I know that sucked, but hey, man, that
you
was
think Rizicki's gonna get that fight? Maybe not next, but at some point, because I think he's on.
Opataya.
He said he's on a 3-fight deal. Like, what? I don't know
Yeah,
what's next for Opataya. Like, is he gonna fight Chris Billum Smith now? Like,
yeah, I think so. I think Opataya is realizing that yeah, boxing, him trying to get undisputed might be out of the picture, man, because the
yeah,
sanctioning bodies are literally like not playing. They're playing hardball with Dana White. Like the WBC ordered that Noel guy to fight Benavidez, like,
yeah.
and told him like, if you don't fight him, you're gonna get stripped. It's like what? Like that's crazy, man. Benavidez only fought one fight at cruiserweight. Like,
How would
Jai's
you see
been a career
Benavidez and
cruiserweight.
Jai?
I like Jai, man. I just think I think him and Chris Billum Smith's a good fight though.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I knew Chris Billum Smith. Like, obviously I was super biased. I really thought Ryan could have knocked out Chris Billum Smith, but like he impressed me in that fight. He's really tough. Like,
Yeah.
not many guys can take shots from Rizicki and like keep going forward like that. So
Yeah, man. That's right, bro. I was obviously rooting for him too, but like Chris Billum Smith, he showed heart, man. He had to bite
yeah,
down.
he had the bite down, and a lot of like I'm pretty sure he was a favorite going into that fight. It was his hometown and all, but like he showed up too. He gave Rizicki a great fight.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man. For sure.
Yeah. Well, Ryan, bro, I appreciate your time, man. It was nice chatting with you.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Call in
Thank you very
anytime,
much,
brother.
man. Have a great night.
You too, man. Peace. I appreciate my man there, Crossbow. Tune in, my Canadian brethren. We got Omega Alphatron in the building. Salute. My man L Dub dropping some info on me. Said the winners of Roach and Zepeda are Molataya versus Conceição, already signed to Unify next. So Mason won't get them guys, man. Damn, who Mason gonna go for then? I guess he gotta go for Lucas Body Schofield winner whenever they announce that, which we don't know when that's gonna be announced, right? L Dub Boxing said both Schofield and Body are coming into this fight off long layoffs. Timing might be off early. Yeah, you're right, bro. It might be an ugly fight to start, bro. Shout out to my man Malcolm in the building. Said Mason by KO. Stamp this. Oh no, trees. You see what they saying? Toledo Tree said Rayo just redeemed himself after getting stopped by De Los Santos. could be H2O. Hey, man. You think H2O? Why? Yo, you see, H2O probably could have redeemed himself if he signed the Zuffa too, man. Isn't he at 35? He's at 35, so I think he could have. They have a 30. Yeah, 35 is what they fight at. They don't have the 40 division, 140. So yeah, I think yeah, man. We'll see, man. We'll see. Shout out to Zeepa Chen. He said, you see the guy Shushu said turn down offers. Damn. Well, some people turn down offers. Yeah, I didn't listen to the whole Shushu part. I just played bits of the presser today, bro. I want to see who turned down Shushu, man. Like 126. I wonder if Figueroa was one of them guys, because I feel like that's a fight he should have went in with Figueroa, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. But what I do know is that my man's in them. Shushu. He gotta get busy, bro. Let's turn down the fight. Let me see who turned down the fight, bro. See if I can find it. I know it happened. It probably happened today or at the presser. Yeah. Shout out to TNT Sports, man. That's dope that they're doing boxing on cable. I think that's so key, man. Like, I wish boxing was on cable all the time, man. Even though like cable's kind of like, everybody's streaming now, especially if you like a millennial like me and past, like Gen Z and all that stuff. You probably streaming, right? But still, a lot of boxing fans, they still got cable, man. A lot of them got cable at their crib. Or they got the Fire Stick, man. The Fire Stick gonna be outside. You know what I'm saying? The Fire Stick boys, man. Shout out to Tone, man. They gonna be outside. So I think it's just always better when boxing's more accessible, man, to everybody, right? But yo, salute to everybody in the building, man. Thanks for rocking out with me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what it is, man.
This your boy?
Yeah, that's my boy, nigga. We rep the same smart tech.
You just got fucked up with him. Both y'all niggas gonna get clapped up when I get back.
Yeah, man, rocking out with the boy, man. I'm not sure what Shushu, he should probably get the stoppage, right? What do we think about Shushu, man? Because we'll see, man, what Shushu could do, bro. Nathan Collins and Shabazz Mazood. Okay. Those guys turned him down? Shushu, man. Damn. That's no good. Yo, Shushu, he got to get busy, bro. And there's too many guys not fighting right now. Like, man, Angelo Leo did not fight on that Salida Promotions card. Was it Aleem came in he came in like 3 or 4 pounds overweight? He came in bigger though. So, Aleem came in, he blew the weight. I don't know. Bro, he probably got cut the same night by Salida, bro. Because I don't know how you miss weight like that after everything. Right? After everything that went on, bro. Salida Promotions pushing you up the ladder. Wins the purse bid. He won the purse bid, bro. Then you get to the fight and miss weight. Oh, man. I would have cut this dude's contract the same night, bro. That shit's crazy. He said, yeah, cable's old school. Nah, you right, bro. I'm trying to think, like, everything's Fire Stick now. Everything's like streaming, bro. So it's like, is TNT Sports the same thing? Like streaming, you got to buy a package. Only reason why I don't know is because like I just got the fire stick, bro. I be outside with it still, man. Not gonna front. I got the fire stick, man. I also got that DAZN, bro. I also got that DAZN to make sure I pay for them pay-per-views when the time comes around. The only thing, that's why I'm like pissed with PBC. When I gotta buy a PBC freaking pay-per-view, I gotta go to payperview.com and do everything else there with it. Shout out to my brother Chad in Canada. What's going on, brother?
Hey, Brian, man, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing, Chad?
I'm good, man. Like, oh man, I'm so amped up. I just watched the Portugal versus Croatia game,
Oh yeah.
and that was at BMO in Toronto.
Yep.
It's actually the last game in the city for this tournament. So
Damn.
yeah, but Ryan, it was a classic. I'm so proud of this. So proud of the city right now, man. Like BMO was lit.
Oh yeah, man.
It was amazing. It was an amazing game. The whole thing. So you know, if nothing else comes from the team, that event, I just like it. Like it happened in Toronto. It would be memorable for everyone that watched it. You know.
Oh yeah, Ronaldo. He scored, right? He scored the equalizer. Shout out to Ronaldo.
So he got a 1 goal from open play that was flagged offside, and then he drew a foul and scored a PK. Yeah, he had a great game. Like Portugal looked great, Croatia looked great. I know it's boxing, but you know it's World Cup. It's World Cup.
Yeah, man. World Cup.
Yeah. I'm a bit still excited from it. But anyway, I heard what you were saying about Aleem. Man, let me tell you, I was so disappointed that things went that way. I was really excited because this was like a comeback of sorts for Aleem. And you're totally right. Like, I don't want to say they fast tracked him, but he was getting the right fights to, you know, find his path to a title challenge, you know, like everything went as it should. And so there was kind of a buildup of, I'd say like about a year, you know, like there was a couple fights he had to go through to qualify. So yeah, man, to be that far over, like what the hell happened?
Yeah.
What could have happened? Like that's, you know, because you're right. He was like 3 or 4 pounds over. And I'm agreeing that I don't see how his career doesn't falter in a big way now. You know, like who's gonna, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But I figure he's not gonna get another shot like that.
No. Not by Salida, at least. Maybe somebody else.
No, I mean, I always liked Aleem. He's gritty. He just brings something that's kind of authentic to the ring that I like, but he's not got that level of skill where, you know, people are gonna be fighting over him. Like, I think that was his chance.
Yeah, he definitely messed it up, man. And Angelo Leo, you know, he didn't have no obligation to fight either. Like, you know, he respectfully declined.
Man, he did exactly what he should. You know, like we all saw what happened to Haney.
Right.
You know, like no one's doing that now. And as a fan, I don't blame them. It was on Aleem, and Aleem dropped the ball. But you're right. Like Leo, and the thing that bugs me about it is Leo's having a comeback of sorts too, and his credibility couldn't be higher right now. Like to beat Leo for that belt would have been everything. It was a turning point for Liam's career in every sense of it. So it's like a man. Yeah, it's disappointing. But I'm sure he's got to live with it too, right? Whatever happened. So he knows, you know, like he knows more than anyone.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Man,
I just don't know. Like
Pacino said Hitchens in his recent interview on The Ring said he thought about blowing weight against Oscar Duarte. Yo, what? Yo, these guys are crazy, man. Why even sign a contract then?
Hitchens is off the he's wild lately, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Salas fight, Ryan?
I mean, I like it for his Zuffa debut. It's a decent fight, but I mean, I feel like Hitchens, for all the things that he says, it's like, bro, like that's not who we want to see you fight. Like, you try to tell us you're gonna beat Devin Haney. At least Devin Haney fighting people we know and we respect. He's always in a conversation with a big fight. He's in a conversation right now with a Keyshawn Davis. Like that's nobody. Like Hitchens never been in the conversation with anybody like Keyshawn Davis. So it's like, come on, man, like step up the opposition.
But don't you feel that he's not because of his own actions? Like it's like
for sure. Like,
he sabotaged himself.
Honestly, the Oscar Duarte fight would have been good for him.
Hey, man, we were all excited for it. Like it was like, okay, this works. Let's go. Like, look, he was definitely on a trajectory. And we were all there watching it. It was exciting, and we were with it. And then it just seemed to hit an obstacle, and it's all just falling apart, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I just don't know what the direction is for him anymore with his career. Where at one point it seemed really clear to me, like what he was trying to do, where he was trying to get.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what? Like, you're right. For a Zuffa debut, like let's check it out, right? Like we'll watch it, we'll see how he looks, see what they bring. If they give us an exciting fight, maybe he can rebuild something with Zuffa that's exciting and great. I don't know. Like I can't say either way really. So I'll just wait and see, basically.
Did you see Oscar's clapback Thursday today?
No.
He said a lot of things I've been saying about Zuffa, and I'm actually proud, bro, that he came out and said that stuff because he's right. I guess they're trying to get that Conor Ben fight over on Paramount, but Ryan Garcia is an exclusive DAZN fighter. Like he's like AJ. So he's saying what Oscar's saying, exactly what I've been saying. Like Paramount is basically mad that they're not getting these big fights. Everybody's talking about, if you go to Zuffa, you're going to be on a ring card. So you're going to be on DAZN. And I've always said, like, why would I give you billions of dollars to bring your product somewhere else? Like, makes no sense in the world. But they want to.
I almost wonder, like these executives at Paramount, like if they were sold, kind of some false goods, right? Just not knowing the industry, not knowing the sport well enough,
Yeah.
And they're probably looking and seeing these big premier fights and thinking, well, why aren't, exactly like you said, like, why aren't we getting these?
Right.
I don't know. You would think that at that level and with that much money moving around, that there would be someone to champion boxing for Paramount in the know. But it's also amazing at how much these guys are like do crazy deals and without really knowing, like on a whim too. So who knows? I like, what, Oscar, man, like he says things that the boxing media is sometimes too scared to say. Like there's certain fighters they won't speak against because they want access. They don't want to screw up their access. So we need a guy like Oscar who doesn't give a shit. He can say what he wants. It's great, really. And whether you agree with him or not, the point is it gets meaningful conversations happening, not just gossip, basically.
Yep. Yeah, man. You excited for this weekend's fights?
Oh, yeah, totally. And I have the weekend where I can actually watch. So that's always a good thing. My weekend's clear to watch. And then I've been busy because the cup matches, there's a lot of games. So I've been watching that too. But I'll definitely check
I forgot to ask you something last man. Did you do the officiating for the Victory Charity Ball?
No.
Okay.
Where was that? Where was that?
That was at the casino in Toronto. The Woodbine Casino now. I don't know what it's called, but it's by Woodbine. Because I went to the same night was Ryan Grant. He had a show, and I went to the Ryan Grant show. And I was like, oh shoot, I wonder if Chad's at the other show across town.
Yeah, yeah. I should make sure we should swap cell numbers at some point, Ryan. Just so like,
sure,
if you're ever out like that, you could just try and text me and see where I'm at.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's always so many events happening. It's pretty incredible, actually. So yeah, no, I wasn't at that one, but yeah, I've got a few things coming up that I'll be at. But what else is going on for the weekend? Like, what are the fights you like for this weekend?
I want to see how the young guy Scooter Davis is. You know, he's been heavily promoted by, Top Rank. He's like their Abdullah Mason 3 years ago. You know, the upcomer who's been fighting.
That's Johnny's boy, man.
Yes,
that's Johnny's boy.
So I think he's headlining the main card of the prelims. So that should be good for him. He's been lended out everywhere. They've been like having him fight on all these small club shows, but he's always been like a top ranked guy. And now this is kind of like him getting introduced to the big show pretty much. So it'll be interesting to see how he is. Obviously I'm going to look forward to that Tiger Johnson and Christopher Guerrero fight. You know, both guys want to see how they are. Tiger, he said, Christopher 16-0 for a reason, so he's not taking this fight lightly. And I want to see how he looks with Bomac. I think this is the first fight with Bomac in his corner, I think.
Yeah, like last time I called, we just touched on this, and then I kind of got off the line. Like, I think I'm curious to see him with Bomac, and I want to see what types of things, because I want to see if Bomac sees it like I see it. Because Tiger is like kind of when it comes to athleticism in there and instinct, I mean, his movement, he's pretty amazing actually. But my problem's been just not enough hands.
Yeah.
Like, man, there's been some of his fight. I'm screaming at the TV. Like, his defensive movement is so amazing and clever, and he knows it. And he'll be like, he'll move and duck and dodge and kind of almost taunt the opponent, but there's not enough counters. There's never enough hands.
Right.
One time I described him as like Sugar Ray Leonard with his hands tied behind his back. That's Tiger. So I want to see if Bomac gets him more. Like, I just want to see more hands.
Yeah.
I want to see him. And I think if you can do that with Tiger, he'll be, I mean, there's no end to where he can go. And I think fans would eat it up to no end. I don't know. What do you think about that, Ryan? Am I off base on that or what?
No, I think you're right. And I think Tigers look much better at 147. Like, to me, he looks much more comfortable. I know he had an issue with his last trainer there. So I don't know. Maybe Bomac and that whole team could bring something out of Tiger. Obviously, we all are very high on Bomac, Red, and Spikes, that whole Omaha team. So, yeah, man, if they could bring something out of the young man, like you said, like the new looks, more aggressive style, I think for sure he can definitely be a dark horse at 147.
Absolutely he can, man. But he's got to get them things moving. He's got to be more offensive. He's got more shots, more attack. And I think, there's no end to it. He'll be a champion without a doubt. I think Bomac is great at balancing out a fighter. Like, I love what he did with Cash Flow. Cash Flow was kind of wild and reckless almost. Like, he was all over the place, almost too much shots and lots of like his shot. There was no shot selection really, and he was kind of wild. And after Bomac got him, I love it. Like, he was in there now. All of a sudden, he's looking more poised. And when the shots come, there's good selection and combos. And I liked what Bomac was doing with him. I love what Bomac's done with Troy Isley. I love watching Isley. I think Isley, as far as pure boxers go, I love watching Ivory in the ring, and his hands are a big feature of his game, man. Like, great accuracy, great placement, power. I mean, some people question the power. Maybe we haven't seen the full display of the power yet because of his opponents and whatnot. But I feel like when you are that accurate, it's like anyway. there's power in accuracy, like you touch someone in the perfect spot with that body shot. It doesn't have to have everything you have behind it. It's just touching in the right spot, and it's game over, right? Like I feel like Izzy's one of those type of fighters. Yeah, Bomac is definitely a good boxing mind, man. And I think that his approach, how he sees it, is a lot like a fan does. You see him at ringside, he's yelling up at the ring like a fan yells up. I love it because he loves it. You can see that he loves boxing, just watching him watch it.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Bomac, he definitely loves what he sees from his guys when they especially when they're doing the right things.
Yeah, exactly. But so yeah, man, I'm interested in that fight for sure. And we got Canadian in there. That's interesting to me. What else? What else? You anything else that's on the top of your mind or what?
I mean, his opponent is undefeated. Pro box fighter, so he's gonna be tested. So we do want to see what Shushu can do. Like, obviously he had a good performance against Castro there in January, but we're all prisoners of the moment. It's been a while since January, so we're waiting to see what Shushu can do. And I don't know why he's not in unifications, man. I just don't understand it. Top Rank's got 3 of the 4 belts. They got to get these guys rolling.
I'll be honest with you, Ryan. I've been distracted with World Cup stuff, and I feel like I don't have a good grasp on why that is. Like I don't know if there's talks happening or who he's talking with, who he's not talking with. I don't know anything. So you're right. You're totally right. But I also think if in lieu of that, like if I always feel like if they can't get a fight, then a fight is always better than no fight. So people have to keep that in mind too, right? It's like. So maybe they are trying to make those things happen, and it's taking time and this and that, and you want to keep him busy, and that's how I feel about it. You want to keep these guys busy. Right. So for a first title defense, let's see. You're right. Like I want to see him too. I want to see him in there, active, and then hopefully, hopefully if he's going to stay at the weight, he's got to try and unify those. That's just the biggest thing he can do. Aside from just defending. Right. And then if he is going to defend regularly, he's going to have to look for some interesting opponents.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because he's been there his whole career, man.
Yeah. He's already fought a group of guys. Now he's like the highest tier, the highest level is really the champions, at this point. So I don't know. We'll see what he does. Like we talked about it last time about him maybe moving up too, right? So who knows? Like maybe that's part of his plan. You never know what these guys are really thinking and planning, right? Till it happens. Yeah.
They always say they want this, and then 2 weeks later they're moving up.
That's why for me, Ryan, like I do a lot of wait and see. Like I can only give so much thought to some of this stuff, and then I'll just wait, right? Like thinking about it all the time and too much. Because you're right. Like I don't think they're giving it as much thought as the fans give it. Like they're not worrying about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like okay, we'll talk to those guys when we talk to them again, and then they just go on with their life. Meanwhile, all the fans are like speculating the whole time. I like thinking about it a little, and then I'll just wait and see what they actually end up doing. Because man, how this boxing thing goes. Like things get speculated. Like it's a weird sport that way, and in that way, it's almost like not a sport. Like every other sport's got like a table of fixtures of games. It's planned. There's dates. There's everything's set. Right? It's a go. Boxing just don't work like that. So
we gotta wait and see.
Yeah. Yeah. What else was Oscar saying? Anything else interesting?
Not really, man.
I'll have to go look.
I'm gonna play it. You want me to play it? I can play it for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, let it rip.
Yeah, man. He was just basically talking about the Conor Ben and Ryan Garcia situation.
Did you see the post Conor Ben did? It's like 5 seconds long, and it's him speaking really good sounding Spanish and basically addressing Ryan Garcia. It's hilarious, man. I laughed. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. I liked it. Anyway, yeah, play, man. Play that shit.
Yeah, let me play that. All right, hold on. Let me know if you can hear it. It's about to play right now.
Okay.
All right.
So people are posting about the Ryan Garcia fight and Conor Benn fight in Las Vegas, September 12th.
Can you hear
But I have yet to be approached about
sorry,
making
no, I don't hear anything.
We
playing there.
Still nothing.
Yeah, I just turned
with Barrios, and apparently the
Can they hear it on YouTube? Because you can play it for them.
yeah,
have
should be
chosen
on
Conor
YouTube. They
Benn
should
to
be
be
able to hear
Ryan's
it.
next opponent. Nobody's asking for this fight. The fans are definitely
I'm on X, right?
not wanting this
Okay,
fight.
very quiet.
And if it were up to me, I would have picked Devin Haney for the rematch. That's a much bigger fight. But because Turkey owns Zuffa and wants to help them out, he picked Conor Benn. But whatever, that's fine. I mean, look, you can't just make fights without Golden Boy and the Zone. I know Paramount wants the Ryan fight on their network because their regular Zuffa fights do a few thousand views. Oh, I can't imagine how fucking disappointed Paramount is. But there are contracts in place. You can't just do whatever you want here in America. There are laws and legally binding contracts. Turkey and Salah, you can't call up any fighter you want and make a fight. You can't put fights on any network you want. That's why you're getting sued left and right. It's why you wanted to call a peace meeting with Frank and Eddie over a war that you started. And by the way, you left me, Al Heyman, and Bob Arum out of your peace meeting. And guess what? We control the U.S. market. Bob Arum said the other day he thinks your brother, Dana White, is a cancer in the sport of boxing. And everyone agrees he's terrible. All he does is fuck the UFC fighters. And you want to replicate that model in boxing? You think that's a good idea? I mean, come on, dude. Oh, and Uncle Fester, fuck you. And don't forget to give me a call about Ryan Garcia. Because guess what? You fucking legally have to. Remember, kids, you're never a hater if you only speak the fact.
Yo, Oscar's funny, bro. Like he's saying basically like legally Dana White and Zuffa have not talked to him, but they're trying to make the fight behind his back with Turkey Al Sheikh and put it on Paramount Plus. Ooh.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. And then he talked about how, they left him, Al Heyman, and Bob Arum out of their peace meeting.
God. I'll be on, like, that's why, like, for me, my sons are amateurs, and I've never pushed for them to be pros. Like, if they wanted to be, then that'd be different. But
right.
For me personally, I wouldn't have the stomach for the pro game. Like, I don't. I just don't. I'm not embarrassed to say so. It takes a certain type of grit to be in that business, man. The way people are operating, like, it's like all about like making money and and power to a greater extent, if you think about it, right? Like power within the industry. Yeah. That's not my thing, man. I'm not that guy. Like that's why Bill Haney. That's why I have deep respect for Bill Haney.
Yeah, man. He goes against it.
You know,
he goes against the machine.
You know. Oh my God, he's incredible. He's incredible, and people want to dislike him, but the reasons they're liking him and disliking him are they don't even know. Like they don't even know what he's had to do and what he has to do, keep doing to stay where they are. I mean, man, oh man. Yeah, he's a pretty interesting guy.
Nah, Bill Haney's definitely one of one, man. I don't know if we'll see another dad like that in the sense of rising their son all the way up to the top like that.
Yeah, like that's it. He began as a dad of his kid, like we all do. So that's how I look at him. The guy that rose from that. It's incredible.
No, for real, man, for real. Salute to Bill Haney, man. He definitely great guy, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what he got in store for Devin Haney coming up here, man. If they're gonna fight Keyshawn or what's gonna happen.
Like the truth is, Ryan, that makes me laugh kind of is really all promoters and people of like management they're all doing the same stuff, right? Like they're all making the same type of moves, doing the same stuff. So like people act like it just makes me laugh. Like people will go too far with it, and like disrespect guys because their fighter didn't fight this guy or like just, like he ducked this guy. It's just too like there's a line there for me, right? There's a line there. I feel like when you go that far, when you gone that far in that industry, in that business, you deserve a bottom line of respect, man. My God. All of them do, really. So really from my point of view, all them top promoters, this is kind of like the same for me. I got a certain amount of respect and I don't get too deep with it.
Nah, I feel you, man. You can't get too deep, bro. Can't.
Right. Exactly. That's just not my concern, really. Like all the money and the greater business part. Like, I don't know. I don't got time for it, really.
For real. It's crazy. Boxing's crazy, man.
It is. It is. That's the thing. It is crazy. And like you hear how people get like bent out of shape about it, man. Like people calling into the shows, like going nuts, like yelling, screaming, like they're mad. They're mad, man. As this happened or that happened. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely not how I enjoy the sport, but so yeah, I'll have to check that Oscar clip out. I will. I'll go listen to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, go listen to it. I think he's posted it on his Instagram. That's at least where I showed it from.
But man, like you'd have to feel pretty alone out there knowing that all them guys are like conspiring, basically to like get you move you out of the equation, right?
Yeah. But it's like Oscar was saying, man, that's why there's contracts for a reason. And that's why you guys are getting sued every 5 seconds.
But so that's a good segue because I've seen stuff, again, I'm not paying close attention to boxing this last month. So I'm seeing stuff about Victor Ortiz Jr.
Oh, yeah, Virgil, yeah.
Or Virgil, sorry, I said Victor. So yeah, like where are things at with that? Because I'm seeing a lot of negativity towards Oscar as far as the legal side of things go. And I feel like I don't really understand the situation.
I think they went into something called arbitration, where they went into that and they're trying to figure out basically how to, move forward with how they're going to conduct business. Because there was a lot of things put out there, like, they said if Oscar didn't have the DAZN deal, they didn't need to fight for him. So I think they just needed to iron things out and figure out what's really going on. But it sounded like they got things figured out because Oscar said on the last card he had, I think it was Oscar Collazo who fought, he said that Virgil's going to be coming back in the fall. So
that'd be great.
Sounds like they're ready to fight. And then Virgil, obviously when Boots fought, he started yapping away on Twitter, saying he beats Jerron because, Jerron finally looked human against Xander in round 3 there. So, I don't think that'll be his first fight back, Jerron Boots Ennis. I would hope he, gets a tune-up before that. But, it sounds like Virgil is going to be coming back in the fall.
I mean, health issues aside, he's wasted the best years of his career, on the sideline. Like, yeah, he definitely needs to get back in the mix. And hopefully you're right. After 1-2 fights back, he'd be ready to challenge, right? That's what I would hope. And you're right. I'm totally willing for a couple like comeback type of fights, get back in the mix. I wouldn't, man, to come right back to fight Boots would be crazy. I can't see any fighter agreeing to that.
That'd be crazy, man.
Well, look what happened to De Los Santos.
Yeah,
You
with
know, I mean, he
Ryo.
was
Yeah.
extreme. He was an extreme example because I'm not sure how long Ortiz Jr. is really. I mean, if with him, I think it's more helpful to look at maybe the last 3 to 5 years and look at how many fights he's had. You know, like it hasn't been much. He's been mostly inactive. Yeah, man, like it's you got to get back to it. I mean, you can't go in there with a guy like Boots.
No, man.
At least I don't think so. I think there's limits to that, you know.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
Yeah. So hopefully, I don't know who he could. That might be an interesting conversation just to figure out like a path to Boots for him. You know, like if he's to take one or two fights. I don't know. I'd have to think about it who he could fight, but I'd like to see him in the bigger picture for sure, man. Like, look, we're talking about legendary fights that could be made here. Look at what happened with Zayas and Boots. Like I want more of that now. I'm hungry for that at that division, you know?
Yeah.
54. Yeah, there's a lot of guys in there that I think could create like we could get all these great fights if they do it, if they make it happen. So we'll see.
Make it happen, like you said, man. That's
oh man, like you got Fundora in there in the mix too. Let's not forget, man. Fundora is an absolute beast in his prime, who we've been seeing improve and improve. Like him and Boots, man, I'm so excited for that fight. I'm gonna be honest. I'm more excited for that at this point than the Ortiz Jr. because I've kind of let that fight go.
Oh, really? Damn.
In a lot of ways, because it just doesn't happen. It just seems to me like it's just never going to happen. So I've let it go in that sense that I just stopped thinking about it. Like I told you earlier, I'm just not going to waste time on fantasies in boxing. Like, man, we've been waiting. We were talking about that back when they were contending 140, man. Like it is not a new topic. Ryan, give me a sec, okay?
Nah, you good, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got my man Peace to God. What's going on, champ? Adam Hurley said Zuffa sets their popular fighters up for fights they know they should win. I'm not down. I watched some fights, but that's some BS. Shout out to Toledo Trees. He said nobody remembers the weight. They remember the fight. Nobody brings up that Ryan Garcia missed weight. They just say Dev got beat up. My guy Z Pacino said, my guy Chad, what up? Trini BX in the building. Salute, champ. My man Gavin, what up, man? He said, I'm trying to fight next year. Victory charity ball. Yeah, that'd be dope, man. That's a good experience. That's a good way to start, actually. White collar boxing. Trini BX said Virgil should head to 160. Meet Boots and Zayas up there. Maybe fight Ramos. Yeah, that's good, man. Trini BX said, I'm good with Boots versus Kelly next. Should be entertaining. Kelly be showing off in there. Hands down and shit. Yeah, you can't do that with Boots, though. But yeah, what's going on, Chad?
Actually, hearing Kelly's name, like that would be a good. I mean, he's a champion, but still, like that would be probably the type of person that Ortiz Jr. could see, you know, with his first fight back. That's the type of guy I'd be thinking of, right?
Oh, Josh Kelly? Oh, and then he got to do the rehydration, though, man.
Yeah, true.
That's the only
that's
issue,
what IB. Yeah, was that IBF?
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Yeah.
You know the IBF, man. You know the IBF.
But like for anyone that's really clever with the names of that division, I'm saying a guy of that stature, that level, is kind of what I would see for Ortiz Jr. Like, yeah, like a really hot UK guy or something along those lines, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we got to let's bring Boo Boo out of retirement. And put him in there. What do you think?
He's fighting, but I think he's fighting at a bigger weight class.
Yeah, right. He's like 68 now, kind of, right? That's where he was fishing around trying to get that Canelo fight still, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's where he finished though, right? 68?
Yeah, that's where he's at for sure.
Yeah. Good point. I forgot about that. Yeah, he's up there now.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Ortiz. I mean, there's some decent opposition there.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. That's just like I don't know 54 what deep like that. The names, I'd have to look. I don't have it circling around in my head like some guys. Man, I always respect that boxing fan that has that encyclopedic brain.
Yeah.
That's the best kind of boxing fan. The best.
Well,
They can recall the dates of fights and like the
yeah.
statistics. I
Yeah.
love those
Shout
fans.
out to Lowe's. No, he's that guy, man. When he calls in,
Yeah,
he be
yeah.
dropping knowledge on me. I'm like, shout out to Low Nose Boxing, bro. But yeah, I think to be honest, Virgil's probably looking at the Tim Tszyu Spence fight and hoping that Spence could win. And
oh my God,
bring him to Texas and do a little showdown.
There it is, right? That's it. That's it. I think that would be, yeah, and that would be a big fight by all measures. But at the same time, probably exactly where he needs to come back, level wise. I think where those guys are right now, because I don't care how hard those guys go in there and bang. I think for different reasons, Ortiz Jr. would be moving better than both of them. I think they'd be perfect for him. I don't know if Tszyu. I mean, I'm curious to see if Tszyu is. I hate to say it, but like it might be the best part of his career might be behind him now. Like it happens like that, right?
I
Like
agree,
guys
man.
yeah, man. Guys get a little too beat up too quick. No one knows. Like you don't know when your time will be up. Like that's the problem. So some guys can find out the hard way. I'm worried about Tszyu in that regard. So we'll see. The Spence fight, I think, is a good test just to see where he's at, his resistance, everything, just his speed, his timing. Like we'll see. We'll see.
Nah, we'll see, man. We'll see, man. I don't know. Zoo's with another trainer too. He switched like camps like multiple times his last fights.
Oh, for real? I didn't know.
He's been changing camps,
where-
which I don't understand.
Like what country? Where is he actually training out of?
I think this camp he was in Australia, but I think the camp before he was in Miami with
wow,
I think Floyd Diaz. And then he was one before that. He's Vegas with Split T Boxing. Shout out to Eric out there from Canada, Ottawa. He was training with him.
All right.
And
I like that.
Yeah, now he's back in Australia. So it's
amazing.
Like second, I would say second trainer change in the last 3 years. So back-to-back trainer changes. I don't know about that, man.
Yeah.
But I always think like when fighters are doing that, I'm like, man, like, are you just in denial that it's you? Like, could be you.
Yeah. Yeah. There could be issues, right? It's hard to say. And Ryan, that there's a lot of, especially I feel the longer a boxer trains with somebody, the more deeper and more complicated the personal relationship can get,
Yeah.
Like I know there's been a few times in boxing, even the pro boxing, where I almost feel it feels wrong to like talk about it. Like remember when actually Rayo Gonzalez or whatever, when he left
Senior Benavides,
Senior.
Yeah.
And the way that went down,
That
and
was
people were
crazy.
like, real. Yeah, but I was thinking the first thing that came into my mind is nobody really you don't know what has gone on in that relationship.
Yeah,
Like
we don't know what really happened.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot, you're spending a lot of time with each other. There's a personal relationship that comes there too, right? And I've seen things go wrong at the low level of amateur. I've seen things go wrong with trainers and fighters. So I can't even imagine when you've got all that at stake as well, So who knows? Like when a guy's moving around like that, I with you. I think it's more likely that he might be the problem, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like I understand it. I think I understood it when I think it was AJ who was kind of he kind of had a moment like that, but he was still with Ben Davison. Like he still said Ben Davison was still part of his camp, but he went to work with Derek here, and then he went to work with I think Robert Garcia too. He went to work with at one point.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I
yeah,
think
he
it was
seemed like
just-
he he was kind of wandering the boxing desert, right?
Yeah. He was kind of like, I think he was just trying to feel out the process and maybe add something to his game. Maybe he didn't think he can get in England, and I think that's what that was. And then now he's with Usyk's camp. We'll see how he looks, man. If you can't beat him, join him.
I mean, AJ, he's gone full circle from that time. I feel he seems a lot more confident and just like more how would you say, like sure of his direction. At that point, after the second Usyk fight, he seemed a little lost. And remember, he had that big freak out in the ring. Remember that with the belt and everything.
He threw the belts, man. I thought that was like like he had the Riddick Bowe moment.
Yeah, and he was kind of the enemy for fans for a little bit there, right? Like fans were, like fuck AJ. But I think he's back to where I feel like AJ, he's pretty much just good vibes. I think he wants to be the people's champ,
Yeah, I agree. I think he'll get there, man.
I mean, in the UK, he's what's that?
I'm surprised this didn't really make headlines, man. Floyd Mayweather's exhibition that was supposed to happen. Obviously, Xander and Boost, they took over the airways, but that was supposed to happen that weekend, and it got canceled.
Ryan, I've seen so much weird stories about that, and I honestly stopped absorbing it or like trying to. At first, I was trying to follow the story, but I stopped. And from, maybe I shouldn't say the name, but let me just say that there's some online boxing, like magazines, I don't know what we call them, sites, that I've stopped following lately. Like, they're just garbage now. Like, all they do is share gossip and stuff that isn't even real or true.
You don't know, Chad,
it's
we're
crazy.
in that era now. Oh, we're in that era,
God.
bro. It's weird.
Well, but this one in particular started legit. So something must have happened that I'm not aware of. Like they changed their editorial staff or the different owner or something. Yeah, because it just seemed like it went from credible to shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I get it, man. That's what it seems like. Everybody likes to, even the fighters. They like the fighters who got drama these days. But yeah, I want to talk about squabbles, man. I want to talk about action.
I mean, I'm down with hearing anything, but it's got to be real. It's got to be true. Like these guys take any crumb of a story and share it like then they make a clever headline so you click. But then it's really not that at all. Like that stuff is just, it's got nothing to do with boxing at that point. It's just a click machine like anything else.
Mm-hmm. Clickbait.
Yeah, clickbait. Exactly.
Just trying to get you to click, man. It's great.
Hey man, look, the ring, people talk about the ring, but the ring is still for boxing, the ring is it. And they're not going to just publish anything for the sake of a click. I feel like they'll at least try a little harder than that. I'm sure they're biased and they have their biases and their writers have their biases, but you know what I'm saying? Overall, I trust them.
I agree with you. I think they're a little bit better than most, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Let's see if that continues.
Yeah. I think there's definitely room in there for somebody, like, because what is there really, if you think about it, when it comes to like the biggest boxing, something that's trying to be like journalistic in its approach. We got the ring, and then I don't know, like boxing scene.
Yeah. And then after that, you're going to YouTube, man, to find us, the podcasters.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah. Like it's changed how people consume, but I still feel like in that journalistic vein, there's room there for somebody to do something. I don't know what exactly, but for sure. Something credible.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. Like you said, it's got to be credible, man.
Yeah.
That's the tough part. Because you got to have like a lot of insiders and
you got to be connected for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Not everybody's connected. These fighters, yeah, man. They're not all trying to talk to everybody. That's for sure.
I mean, I get it's tricky too, of course. Like you want to have access and connections. You don't want to basically piss everyone off, but you also want to speak truth.
Mm-hmm.
In boxing, I don't know if sometimes the two are exclusive, right? And you got to pick a choice. Like, what's more important? So, I don't know. Some days I feel like I would like somebody to just tell us what's what, because the gossip sometimes is out of control. Especially on YouTube, Ryan. Oh my God.
Yeah, the
YouTube's
gossip's
like,
crazy.
oh my God. Yeah. Like people just say stuff that just, yeah.
That's what they doing. Just saying things.
Yeah. With no like real facts or, nothing to back it, right? Well, listen, bro. I'm gonna run. I got this other game on, and I'm gonna have something to eat, and then I'm done.
Yeah, man.
But thanks for having me on, man. Thanks
World
for having
Cup
me on.
fever.
Yeah.
No
We'll talk
problem.
soon, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Thanks,
my man
man.
Chad. I appreciate you, brother, for tuning in. We got my man Aquaflow. What's going on? He said the 666. Yeah, man. Ignato. Yeah, bro. You could jump. Yeah. I don't know if he knows how to jump on. I got a man messaging me on. I'm trying to send him the link to X Spaces. Yeah, you could jump on, bro. If you want to jump on. Nacho Ortiz, man. He said, how do I call it? Oh, I don't know if the links go into the Instagram. I'm on X Spaces right now. Hold on. Let me try to put them on the Instagram. I don't know if they'll be clickable. I got the X Spaces. If not, I got Discord as well. Let me know which one you need, Punch Talk. Cause I see you on Instagram right now. I don't even know how long ago that message came through. Oh, there it goes. It's like messages be delayed for some reason sometimes. From Instagram only. Trini BX said I'd rather Ortiz versus Charlo than Spence. Hey, I'm in total agreement, bro. I'd rather that one too. Oh, Punch Talk said, what's the Discord? Yeah, I'll drop the Discord next, bro. Great. I don't even know if you can get the link out of the Instagram, but I'll drop it. Because I got the Discord here also. That's what my man Dwayne Styles called in on the Discord. Shout out to Dwayne Styles, man. That's my guy. There you go, Punch Talk. I'll put the Discord one in there. Hopefully you can get there. Let me go back to X Space and make sure my man's in them. Okay. My bad, brother. Hold on. Let me get you up in here, man. You requested. What's going on, my man Ortiz? Gotta unmute. What up, champ? Welcome to the show, man. What's going on, brother? Got no volume though. I can't hear you if you're talking. Gotta unmute. Yeah, Punch Talk Boxing. I just put the Discord in the chat for you. Hopefully you can pick it up. What's going on, brother? What's going on, Ortiz? What's going on, my man? You in the back right now? Oh, you requested again? Okay, here, let's go again. Try this again. What's going on, brother?
Hello?
Hey, got you, man. Got you.
Yeah. Hey, man. What's going on? Just happened to see your space here, and the dude Chad, I know him from a couple of other boxing shows that he's jumped on before. He's pretty good about,
Chad.
like, he knows a lot about the game, so it's pretty interesting to see him because I hadn't heard from him in a while. Like, he hasn't been jumping on the shows lately, so I was wondering where he was at.
He said he's in World Cup mode.
Yeah, I mean, but Canada ain't playing tonight, so it's not like he's got to be watching that right now.
Nah, man. But we got everybody in Canada. That's the issue. It was crazy. That Portugal game was crazy in Croatia.
Yeah, I mean, what's it called? A lot of these games have been pretty entertaining. There's been a few upsets already. So
right, man. Been
yeah,
awesome,
just
man.
real quick about the that Spence Zoo fight you're talking about.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff I heard, I don't know if you heard, but I heard the reason that Zoo gave up training with Pedro Diaz was supposedly he got homesick and he missed having his wife around
What?
because he would have to fly out to Miami for the training camps
Yeah, yeah.
and he would go by himself. So a lot of the story going on about that is that that's why he went to Diaz after the last fight and said, "Look, he's like either you come to Australia to train me for my next fight, or I'm gonna have to find somebody else." And Diaz was like, "Yeah, bro, sorry, I'm not gonna leave
Yeah.
Florida to just go train you because you're homesick." Like to me, that was the dumbest shit I ever heard because I mean, what Tim Zoo can't afford to purchase a flight for his wife to come and be there? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like,
Yeah.
I just feel like he used that as a cop out
I
to
think
not
so
have
too.
to train with Diaz. And the crazy part was he had fought 2 fights with Diaz, and in his last fight a few months ago, he actually started to look way better. Diaz had added a bunch of wrinkles to his game that had me thinking like, oh shit, maybe Tim could make a run at 54 the way he was looking like. You know, he had added more head movement to Tim. Tim was using the jab a lot better. Tim was rolling and slipping shots more often. He was parrying shit. Like he looked like a way different fighter with Diaz in his last fight. And after he won, and he won pretty convincingly, I thought that was the perfect match. So when I heard he stopped going to Diaz because of that lame ass excuse, I'm like, dude, come on. Like you're obviously not invested in the game
Right.
if you're more concerned about being homesick, quote unquote, than you are staying with the guy who's helping you right now look way better. And he could have legitimately turned him back into another champion again if he had stayed with Diaz. With this move to Jeff Fennick, I don't know. I don't think that shit's gonna work.
Yeah.
I think that's a bad move because Fennick was a straight up pressure fighter who liked to just basically use a high guard and just kind of come forward and bang on guys. And Tim was actually developing actual boxing skills. So it's just weird that all of a sudden now he wants to revert back to the same shit that got him beat. Like
Right.
it doesn't make any sense. So I mean, I don't know if Spence is going to be the guy to make him look bad because to be honest, I'm not convinced that after a 3-year layoff, this dude is going to come back and all of a sudden put it on Tim. Like I think Tim has enough to beat him, but after this fight, like there's nobody in the division that you would legitimately favor Tim against.
Yeah. I agree, man. Unless maybe a
So
Keith Thurman, possibly.
yeah, but that fight makes no sense, bro, because he would have to overpay him to fight him in Australia because nobody's going to pay for that shit here in the US. Like and Thurman's already been in Australia, so people in Australia know who he is. So you could sell that shit down there, but you
Right.
couldn't sell it here in the US. So if that happens, I mean, if he goes on and beats up Keith Thurman after beating up Errol Spence, that's not saying much about what he thinks he can do at 54.
54 is getting dangerous. It's spooky division, so I don't know
Yeah,
if Tim Zoo
so
can hang with those guys.
yeah, at this point, like I said, I'm scratching my head trying to figure out why he couldn't have just stuck with Pedro Diaz. I think Pedro Diaz could have made him a legit guy again. I really do, but he screwed it all up by saying like, "Nah, I got homesick, so I'm going to start training in Australia again with a completely different trainer." It don't make no sense.
No.
And then you guys were talking about Connor Ben and Ryan Garcia. The whole thing with that
Right.
man is that like I know a lot of people always want to try to paint Oscar as the villain, right? But in reality, people if people really knew what the fuck Ryan and his manager do behind the scenes to try to undermine Oscar, I wouldn't blame Oscar for feeling the way he feels about that kid, because that kid and his manager literally go out of their way to sabotage shit that Golden Boy, like literally Golden Boy has spent all this money and time building this fucking guy into a legit fighter. And then him and his manager go out of their way to make the biggest fight in his career, but instead of making it where he would have a legitimate shot to win it, he's stupid enough to take the bullshit terms that Tank gave him in order to get that fight.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, like how are you and your manager so short-sighted and stupid that you wouldn't let Oscar try to help you negotiate that fight, as far as like make it a little more fair to where you'd have a legitimate shot to win it. Instead, you went out of your way to sabotage him. You didn't involve him in the negotiations. You wanted to cut him out from getting anything money wise from that fight. So I don't blame Oscar for feeling some type of way about this fucking guy and his manager. And I don't blame him for saying, you know what? You motherfuckers are not going to do it to me again. And if you try to, I'm going to sue your ass. So I hope he does sue them and teaches this guy a lesson that, like, you can't just be violating contracts and violating people's agreements and thinking you're just going to get away with it. Like, he's got to be held accountable, because, I mean, the crazy part is people seem to forget just a couple of years ago, when this guy and his manager started bitching and moaning about the amount of money he was getting paid every fight, Golden Boy re-signed him and gave him double his minimum, bro. So he literally got a 100% pay raise every fucking fight. And yet the guy and his manager are still unhappy about the terms. It makes no sense whatsoever that these dudes are out here doing what they're doing when they literally got what they wanted the first time around.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know, man. I that's why a lot of people can't stand the guy, because him and his manager are a bunch of fucking like weasel snake style people who, they're out there just undermining other people who should be involved in the process. Like it doesn't make no sense. And then you were talking about fuck, what was the other fight? Boots and Kelly. I'm telling you right now, man. Boots is not gonna fight Fundora. So if he's smart, he fights Kelly and gets that third belt. But he's not gonna get Fundora. Fundora is gonna give up that belt.
Oh, you think you're gonna vacate it like he did with Xander?
Yep, he's gonna fight that so-called mandatory of his that him and his sleazy manager Samson Leikowitz are saying is next. And then once they fight that guy and win, they're just gonna dump the belt, bro. Because the one thing PBC is notorious for is when they know that their guy is holding a belt in a division and they know they don't want to fight him because they know they could lose, the first thing they do is they start planning what is their escape route. And they already have an escape route at 160. He's gonna dump the belt and he's either gonna fight Jesus Ramos for the interim WBC belt, or he's going to fight Arizlandi Lara, who has the WBA belt at 160.
Oh, they might, yeah, man. I mean, they both got those guys over there at PBC, man.
Yeah, and that's how PBC moves. That's how PBC always likes to do their whole. They basically, bullshit, and they claim like, oh yeah, we're gonna fight this guy and that guy, and then as soon as it comes down to it, oh no, never mind. Our guy can't make the weight anymore, so we're just gonna move up and we're gonna dump the belt. That's what's gonna happen. Mark my words. Boots is not gonna get Fundora. So just go after Kelly, take that belt, and then whoever ends up getting the belt after he leaves, then that's the guy you fight for undisputed.
Dang, man. That'd be pretty sad, man. That'd be a pretty sad situation, man.
It would be, but like I said, I don't trust Samson and I don't trust Fundora and his dad. They're all in it. They're all together. They're in it together. Like Fundora has literally not gone out of his way to say anything about
That's
fighting
so true.
anybody except the guy that they mentioned. Like he's literally a puppet. Like he just listens to what they tell him to do, and that's what he does. He don't got no he doesn't have no spine to stand up to his dad or his manager. So
Yeah, that's
you know,
sad, man.
it is what it is, man. Unfortunately, with that guy, like he he won't step up and be a man and say, "No, I want to fight these guys." Like, what are we doing here? Like, I'm not
Right.
trying to move up and just give up my belt, but I'm pretty sure he's going to listen to them and move up. Um, I don't know if you talked to Chad about the fight this weekend. Did he say anything about this weekend?
Yeah, the Abdullah Mason and yeah, Albert Bell.
Yeah, I mean, I like the kid. I like Mason. I like the way they moved him, and I think the kid has legit talent to where he could unify the division if the belts are all out there for him. I just, man, I don't know, this Albert Bell fucking dude. He's a spoiler, and I don't like his style. So unless Mason goes in there and gets him out of there pretty quickly, this could turn into a fight he might have to sweat out.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've been saying, man. I don't know how the bookies got it so wide, but hey, I'm just gonna
It's because
sit
a
back
lot
and
of those
watch.
bookies don't watch boxing. That's why. That's why they go with guys that they know, but then when they don't know who the other guy is, that's when they get in trouble.
Right. Top Rank knows who
So
he is, though. They know who he is, and that's why I'm also like a little looking at it like, damn, maybe they believe that's this much in Abdullah.
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised that they accepted this guy on short notice because it sucks. I think Cordina would have been the perfect guy to showcase Mason on,
Mm-hmm.
but unfortunately, politics kind of entered the fight, and now this guy couldn't come over here because they couldn't give him a visa, so they had to literally scramble to find an opponent, and I guess Bell was the guy who was available on short notice.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I said, I'm not a fan of the guy's style. I think he's kind of a spoiler, but I mean, I hope Top Rank knows what they're doing, putting this kid in there with this guy.
Right? I mean, you don't want your young guys to lose back-to-back weekends. Oh man, titles. That'd be disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, but honestly though, I think this would be a worse upset if Top Rank watched this kid lose, because at least with Zayas gave it his all, and he
Mm-hmm.
was just outgunned. You
Yeah.
know, like he fought his ass off, and he went out there and tried to win, but he got beat a lot easier than a lot of us thought he would. Boots just was able to put his punches together and get to him and hurt him. And unfortunately, Zayas, the one thing he's missing is he doesn't have a whole lot of pop,
Right.
so he wasn't able to turn the fight around once Boots got rolling. Like Boots basically became like a snowball going downhill,
Yep.
and he couldn't do nothing to stop it. So Zayas was smart. Like he took a knee, he looked at his corner and said, "Yeah, I'm done. Like this guy's beating the hell out of me, and I'm not going to be able to win this fight anymore. So I'd rather just get it stopped and live to fight another day." Because the one thing you don't ever want to do with a guy at his age is ruin him because you were
Yeah.
trying to prove a point.
No, that's facts, man. He's still mad young. Still has lots of years ahead of him.
Yeah,
Might
as
move
long as
up and do some things.
protect him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I'm glad he was smart enough to realize that he didn't want to leave his boxing career in the ring, because guys have gotten ruined in one fight and then they're never the same again. So he was smart enough to know that.
Word. But my man, I got another caller on the line, man. I'm gonna have to let you go, or else I'd let
All
you
right.
stay on and cook, man. I
If
really
I see you,
appreciate you.
yeah, no problem. If I see you out here in these spaces, I'll holler.
Yes, sir, man. Anytime, man. Anytime.
All right. Later.
You got Punch Talk Boxing. What's going on, my man?
What's going on, buddy?
Everything good?
How you doing?
Man, I'm Chris, man. I'm blessed.
Hey, you guys. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Hey, you guys still have daylight out there in Canada?
Daylight? Hell yeah, we got daylight.
Yeah.
Well, it's not daylight right now, but
It's like
nighttime.
damn near going down.
It's night right now. I'm on the East Coast, so it's been
Oh,
night.
you on the east? Okay, I thought
Yeah.
you was like on the west side of Canada.
Nah, I'm in the 6, man. We on the East Coast.
Okay. My bad. I'm not really too familiar with that whole Canada six
Nah,
shit.
I'm
So
like
my bad.
8 hours from New York. Yeah, 8 hour drive from New York.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
what's up, bro.
What you up to,
What you
man?
guys talking about then?
We talking about these fights this weekend. A little bit of Spence talk, Tim Zoo. You've been
So
mixing it
like
up.
Top Rank, I feel like Top Rank just giving up their champs, bro. I feel like Mason gonna lose.
Yeah, this is a tough out, man. Tough out.
Yeah, bro. So I feel like Top Rank just gave up a champ last week. Now they giving up another champ a week later, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's going on with Top Rank, bro, but
I don't know
I
what
don't
other.
know. I mean, they they're good at giving their boxers. They're good at giving their boxers belts, bro. Because look, Xander had 2 belts, unified champ. Um, Mason got a belt,
Mm-hmm.
but I just feel like they wasn't too polished, bro. Like they didn't earn it. You feel me? They didn't go out to get it out the mud, bro. They didn't beat a champ for it. They just, they got positioned for the belt really well, bro. So Top Rank is good at what they do, and I give them that, bro. But like I said, I don't see Mason as a top dog at 135, bro. I see more Morataya giving him some challenge. I see who else is at 135?
Zepeda, you got Roach.
Oh, okay. I thought it was fighting for the 140 belt out this August. No, that's at
Nah,
135.
yeah, that's a 35. That's the belt
Oh
Shakur
shit.
left on the table when he
Okay, yeah. I see both those dudes beating Mason, Murataya. Shit, that's what I'm saying, bro. I just feel
what
like they
about
gonna give up
Ryo?
another champion.
Ryo's at 35
Right,
also.
Ryo too. Oh yeah, see Ryo too. I feel like Ryo could beat Mason too, bro. Because I remember when Big Boy Xander got his belts, bro, at 154. I was like, oh, he done, bro. I felt like he was like the weakest champ. So I feel like I feel like Mason is one of the weakest champs too. Yeah, he got the belt, but he was positioned well,
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a lot of guys out there who could beat Mason, bro. He got dropped by unknown. I don't know if he was Guatemalan, Mexican, Salvadorian, something. He was dropped by him. Yeah, he came back and beat him, knocked him out, but he was dropped by him. He went to war with that one dude from the UK. So it's gonna be a good fight Saturday, bro. And I'm ready
Mm-hmm.
to tune in and see what he got, bro. I mean, I like Mason. You feel me? I don't want him to lose his belt. I want him to become still, defend his belt, be a champ.
Yeah.
I like Mason, bro. Little young gun, little young dude. Keep doing your thing, bro. But I just feel like he gonna lose his belt, bro. But I hope I'm wrong, and it's gonna be good. I can't wait to see Bruce Carrington too. He a good
Yup.
fighter, bro. I like him. I'm a big fan of him too. So, but I want to see him against the big dogs at 130. He at 130, right?
26. Yeah,
Oh
126.
shit, 26. Okay, I want to see him versus Rafa, bro. That'd be crazy. That'd be a good fight.
Nah, he
Whoever
does need
wins
to
out of
face
that.
the other guys. He got to face the
Yeah.
champs, man.
Yeah, bro. He gotta face top dogs, bro. And whoever wins out of that, gets the big payday, gets
Mm-hmm.
anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Anyways, coming up
yeah,
the
bro.
street.
Yes, sir. So yeah, bro. I'm locked in for Saturday. It's gonna be cool. Little barbecue, maybe smoke some ribs on the grill,
Mm-hmm.
watch some fights and shit. But yeah, bro, that's it. That's all I got. You guys have a good one.
Hey, I appreciate you, brother, for tuning in,
I
man, and
appreciate
joining
you,
the
bro.
community, man.
For sure. Thank you. I'll be locking in now.
Yes, sir. My man Punch Talk
Deuces.
Boxing doing his thing, man. Salute to him. We gotta get the bell around here. The bell around here soon. But hey, that's good, man. That means we growing. We getting these callers in. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. But I'm about to head on out, man. About to go get some sleep. This is the summertime. Kids are out of school. They're gonna be up in like 5-6 hours. My kids wake up early, man. Just be running around. But yo, we gonna be watching fights this weekend. I'm gonna do the watch party. So I mean, if you're not with your family, which I think most of y'all will be, my American friends, they'll be with their family for July 4th. Oh, we got Toledo Treese in the building, man. If Toledo Treese gonna hop up here, give us the verdict. You know, we already know who he got with him. What's going on, Treese? We already know, bro. I got Treese. What up, champ?
What up, though? I know you hear the background. We at work.
Hey, don't worry about it. You getting out the mud.
Of course. I just wanted to call in and talk a little bit of shit, man. You already know what's going on, man. My God, Alberto Campana, you feel me? My God, Alberto. We up next, man. We need this, man. We have to have this W, man. I'm not gonna lie. I got motherfuckers telling me that they gonna run me off the boxing streets with my guy. You heard this shit, man. This shit is crazy, right? This shit is crazy. But hey, man. I can't go nowhere. I ain't going nowhere, man. When L word, I don't even like to say the shit. The L word. You know, the L word. We don't speak that kind of shit into existence, man. But yeah, we coming, man. We coming for the dub. I like my guy Albert Bill to win this fight, man. It's a very winnable fight. And like I say, I've been seeing Abdullah Mason, man. I heard some things in this interview on Ariel Hawani. I got a little bit cheery about. I don't know, man. And Shakur, you need to take notes, brother.
Word.
The man said that him and Albert Bell are cool. I actually like this guy. We're friends.
Yeah.
But I'll fight him. Yeah, man.
Nah, Shakur needs to really take notes, man. He keep throwing everybody in front of his fights, man. Crash dummy. All these guys.
Exactly. That's how it is in Ohio, though, man. We might be friends. Shout out to Sean Porter and Adrian Brunner when they fought. They was
right.
They was tight. You feel me? Sparred a little bit and shit, but the fight happened anyway. So this is the kind of shit I like to see, man.
Yeah.
We need this dub, man. I can't stress this enough, man. We need
Bud and Sean Porter did it too, man. They Midwest guys.
Exactly.
They was friends. They didn't want to do, but they did it. They at the end of the day, they did it. Shout out to them, man. But that's dope, man. Yo, is the ticket sales looking good? I haven't heard much. I don't really care too much about that, but I'm like, man, I want to see Abdullah do well in the city.
No, it's been looking good since. I had bought my ticket a while. I bought my ticket when I thought it was Joe Cordina. So I ain't really. Like even when I thought it was Joe Cordina, I was going to the fight. You feel me? So when Albert Bell got subbed in, I was like, oh shit, that just made the ticket even more valuable to me. Right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it was a win-win for me. Because I didn't mind the Cordina fight. I like Joe Cordina, a former champ. He can box a little bit. You feel me? So I thought that was a good fight. And they still had the undercard that they got now. They had Tiger Johnson, Scooter Davis, Shushu on the card. I was intrigued. I was pulling up anyway. But like I say, when my guy, Alberto Campana, Albert Bell got put on that card, everything changed. So yeah. We in the mix, man. I'm very excited. I even had it. I got a decent seat too, so I'm not mad at it. I'm like front row in the upper bowl type shit. So I don't do floor. I don't like ringside seats at live fights. Everybody said that's weird, but I compared to like being at a movie theater. You feel me?
Yeah.
You don't never want to sit right in front of the screen looking up, like you get what I'm saying, looking up, breaking your neck and shit, looking up. I don't like that. So. And I like to see over the ropes too. So
yeah, you can't see much, right? You can only see whatever side of the ring you're on.
Exactly. So I feel like the higher up I am, you feel me. But like I say, I'm the first row above the ropes type shit in the upper bowl. So I feel like I'm good money. I should have a good seat as long as it ain't no camera crew or no shit in my way. I should be good money. But yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Anybody on the undercard from Ohio outside of
they got
Mason brothers?
Not that I know of. No, they just got the Mason. They got the Mason brothers on there, man. That's really. I'm excited to see them too. The what is it? Adele Mason. He had fought on Albert Bell card here in Toledo.
Okay.
When he fought Keith Hunter, he was on the undercard, so I got to see him before. But it's cool to see him again. You know, I can say that I was there from the start. So it's because that was his first fight. Yeah, that was his first fight.
His pro debut. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So you feel me? I'm 2-0 with Buddy. Basically, I'm tapped in. So yeah, man. I like to see guys from the beginning, man. And it's different to see guys up close and personal. Like I say, I'm excited to see what Scooter Davis and Shushu look like in person because they're usually on the East Coast. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited, man. I'm oozing with enthusiasm. That's all I can say, man. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Yeah, Scooter Davis, man. Shout out to him, man. Getting graduated to main prelims. So he gonna be a guy who's gonna start being on a lot of these undercards.
I believe it. I believe that too, because he got a star power here. You feel me? He's a fan-friendly fighter. He knocking people out and shit like that. So yeah, it definitely make you want to tap in. But yeah, man. Like I say, I need, and anybody who listening, Abdullah Mason does get a little bit overzealous with his punches. You feel me? He gets off balance.
He does.
And I just want the people to understand that it's slick is a knockdown when a punch is landed. You feel me? A slip counts as a knockdown as long as a punch is landing, and I feel like we can cause that. I know guys saying like, oh, he only got 9 knockouts. I keep saying this shit, and anybody with ears done heard me. We might have 9 knockdowns, 9 knockouts, but we got a lot of knockdowns, and that shit matters. That's gonna come into play, man.
10-8 rounds are big.
Yeah, man, exactly.
Count,
so I think we got a chance. But that's all I wanted to say, man. Go ahead and continue. Go ahead and get some sleep, man. I'm gonna tap in with you.
I appreciate you, Treese, man. You already know what it is, man. On the grind, man. The third shift workers, salute to y'all tuning in, man. I really appreciate y'all. Salute to the whole community, man. And some new people in the building tonight, man. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all hit the sub button or follow me on X or wherever, Instagram. Ryan from the 6. You find me on every platform, bro. I'm out here working. But salute to everybody tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all. Oh, I got to hit up my guy. 3 names at the bottom, man. Keith. He's at the fight. He's going to be at the weigh-in tomorrow. Giving out questions to the fighters, man. So I'm definitely going to slide some questions to him that, I'd like to answer from certain guys if I was there. And salute to him, man, for being out there covering the fights. He was co-hosting with me last stream. Man, shout out to Keith Jones. And, whatever he does next, man, I got to go over there and help him out. You know how it is, man. You just don't take over here. We got to, help people out, man. It's a whole community. Shout out to the boxing community. I appreciate y'all. But we got some big fights in good old Cleveland. Mason, Bell, definitely TNT. They opening up they whole deal with the Zone. TNT Sports, the Zone starts this weekend, man. July 4th weekend. Salute to everybody in the building. Hope y'all be good, man. Have a good night. We'll talk soon, man. I'm gonna do the fight chat on Saturday night. Peace.